you light this, and I'll bring us in. Bring us in. Yeah, we got to work on an intro, though. We definitely got to do that one of these days.
Yeah. My cousin's writing that, making that track for us, the intro song.
Ooh, wiggity, wiggity, whack.
Yeah, we're going to have a track.
Yeah, bro, we're trying
He does battle rap, too, so it'll probably be real.
Yeah.
Trying to get a little bit more uniform over here.
He'll find a good beat, too. I'm sure he will.
Fucking better, or he's out.
I don't fucking slap his teeth out of his fucking mouth.
Yeah, don't be a fucking jerk all your life.
Yeah, you know, sometimes you gotta fucking... No, to be honest with you, though, shout out to my cousin. I love that guy. He's
What
the guy
up,
that you always
cuzzy?
hang out with at the fucking party when you go to your families, you know?
Right.
It's like, yo, I knew you were coming.
Yeah, that's how it is for me.
Still excited.
I got very few cousins that I fucks with still to this day.
You guys do not have two lit right now, do you?
No, he didn't even light his yet.
Holy fuck.
Nah, save that one for a little bit.
You guys are fucking crazy.
Bro. Get fucking
Holy
smoked out.
shit.
All right. Welcome to this episode of the
I gotta
Nonsensical
drive
Knowledge Podcast. On this episode, we have my man, Irv Ackerman, and of course, Kenny. What's good, boys?
Chilling.
Chilling, how are you?
Chilling.
Fucking getting busy. What's up? You guys fucking stoned out already?
Yeah, man.
Laid back.
Got some pizza gut.
That's the problem. Is this fucking Kenny bought pizza.
Yeah.
And now everybody's tired.
I'm carved out, bro.
Yeah, next time, pizza afterwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pizza, and then we get fucking white girl wasted on pizza.
Right.
Anyways, for
It's good pizza, though.
Yo, it was really good. Where's
What's
that?
what is that place?
Fucking Pizza Plus North? I don't know.
Pizza Plus North.
That was a great endorsement.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can find them. Look them up.
Yeah, Pizza Plus North.
Look 'em
Waterford.
up. Yeah.
I'm trying to fucking
the
hit
bill's
him
in
up.
the mail.
Yeah, that's right.
For that endorsement.
That's right.
But yeah, so anyways, for everybody listening, man, obviously for anybody that's been listening, Irv is our fucking resident fucking crypto guy and the proud owner and operator of Clean Environmental Solutions. If you have any mold remediation, asbestos removal, fucking if you're looking to buy, sell a house.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. You know what I mean? Hit my man up. He's got a
Yes,
Facebook page. Always open. Hit him up. Emergency jobs, all that shit. Anyways,
Yes, sir.
it's been fucking a real busy time in the crypto world.
Oh, it's
Am
been
I right?
insane, man. Insane.
So tell me what's going on out there?
It's moving. It's like in a rapid pace right now. Like there's so much innovation happening. Like it's the innovation has happened so fast. Like governments are like looking up like, what the fuck? They don't work on these timescales. So the whole industry is just
Moving so
fucking
fast.
booming.
Yeah.
And it's a power struggle because it's decentralized finance is what it is now. So meaning that there's no third party between you and your finances. So automated trades, like you want to do your thing. There's nobody to be like, hey, you can't take that money out. Like
Right.
it's not allowed. Or, hey, you got to report that money. Like it's more about, there's 2 billion people that aren't in the fucking banking system. Like
True. I'm one of them.
that our government spent all of these money to, do this, but these people aren't in the banking system. Like, why shouldn't?
Right. So
why shouldn't?
For everybody listening, the decentralized finance is when there's no financial institution in the middle.
Yes.
FDIC, all of that shit. The Fed, the credit unions, the fucking bank, any bank.
You basically become your own bank. Like, it's your responsibility. It's your money. You should keep it safe. You should be the only one to have access to that money.
But that's as far as your stock market exchanges as well, correct? Like, it's like the same way you're your own trader, you're your own broker.
Today,
right.
it's true. But there's a third party. So it's like TD Ameritrade. You're on their platform.
Right.
Like, there's no third party. So,
No, but I mean, that's what I'm saying. You're essentially your own broker.
No, a little off the mic. There you go.
You're essentially your
too
own
close.
broker for your money.
Yes.
You do all your own decision making.
Yes.
Right. There's nobody telling you I'm taking a 2 or 20 or 30% interest on this because you're doing it with my money or
Right.
through
No.
my company.
No.
Right.
If you want to buy a house, like, you can do that.
Yeah,
Like,
and so
shouldn't be like, you got to wait.
It's a single transfer of money.
Yeah.
right, and there's only whatever gas fees there are, right, to send or receive.
Yeah, most of them charge a fee, but Obviously, Ethereum's the most expensive to send.
So why is that though? Is it a certain because that's a certain because there's two different blockchains, right? Or is there just one?
There's one,
and it's so. What's the difference? Sorry, real quick, but what's the difference between Ethereum and Bitcoin in a sense?
Okay, those are two separate blockchains,
right?
Yes.
So that's what I
Yes.
was trying to get at is like what like so now with these blockchains is like. There's certain coins that go to the Ethereum blockchain, and then there's certain ones that go to the Bitcoin one, right?
Yeah. So Bitcoin's code is just like it's open source, so like you could take that code and make your own coin with it. So it's like a Bitcoin baby kind of deal.
Right. It's like
It's
Carnage.
it's the same
to Venom.
code, but you can build on it as you free, and it's free. Like
Right.
Satoshi Nakamoto said, have at it. This is my fucking work of art, and I'm not charging you for it.
Right.
I just want you to
Build on
use
it.
it,
Nikola
experience
Tesla
it.
style.
Yeah.
Right.
And anonymous, bro, like, who is he? We don't know. Like, so like the governments are struggling because they're like, they won't need us.
Right.
We want control.
Yeah.
Like, we have to stop this. This is like El Salvador, they made Bitcoin legal tender. The IMF this week said they need to not use Bitcoin as a legal tender.
Well, they were trying to say that they had real issues, right, with the Bitcoin down there. Like they had changed. I think what they had said was they had taken their entire reserve or whatever and turned it into crypto, right? Like turned it into Bitcoin.
Right.
El Salvador.
Yes.
Yeah. So but again, it goes with the market. So it's up,
Right,
it's down.
right, yeah.
It's
exactly.
up and down. Yes.
It's like Kyrie Irving's salary. Quite literally, Odell Beckham Jr.
Yeah.
He got paid all in Bitcoin.
Turn that way just a hair.
Yeah.
Yes.
He got paid all in Bitcoin, right? So, yeah, that's much better. He got paid in Bitcoin, and it was like worth $375,000 or $400,000 at the beginning of the season, and now it's only worth like $36,000.
Odell
So,
Beckham, right?
Yeah. So he's essentially working for like $16 an hour, and he's a superstar.
I mean, but again, that you never lose that though. It can go down. But you only lose when you sell, right?
So it goes down, man. So like right now, in
It's
this
a flux game.
so like we had the run 6 months ago, extreme run, like literally everything was pumping, and now we've been taking that ride down, like it gets painful, like so cats who had $1 billion, now they're in like the 100 million range,
Right.
and so on, step down. So like if you had 300K, now you got 30,000.
Right.
You know what I mean? So like. Everybody's psyche is just like, fuck you. Like they're bugging, like, cause this is a down time and we're all going through it. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And there's certain people that manipulate the market also.
yes, bro. And
You have whales,
Yeah,
right? We have
bro,
what's-
you got-
Elon Musk.
yeah,
Well, yeah, we have
Musk,
these-
yeah, bro. He tweets, bro. Every tweet that he does about it, someone creates a token for it.
That's amazing.
So they have one for his cat.
Shut
they got
up.
one for his dog. Like, so he'll tweet like, yo, I'm going to get a Shiba Inu, like, dog. And then, like, people come out with a coin, like, instantly, like, 3 minutes later, like, with a whole community, whole blockchain, like,
Holy
launched
shit.
on Ethereum, the shit goes ape shit. Like, people make a shit ton of money.
So now with certain individuals manipulating the market like that, how tough do you think it is on the average investor to keep up with like that kind of shit? Like you said, he could take the whole fucking market with him. Say he loves Dogecoin, right? He's a big proponent of Dogecoin. But say he said, yo, I just sold all my Dogecoin and fucking just tanked the market.
Excuse me, bro.
I'd
you're
go
good,
and buy
you're good,
some,
dude.
I think.
More.
We smoke weed on this podcast.
Yeah,
fucked
yeah.
up, man.
Elon would too.
Yeah,
but
he would.
He could, like, shit pumps. Like, he tweets about it, it pumps.
right.
Like, but he's not telling cats he's like hands off. Like, these are just my tweets. These guys.
These are just my personal
I
Yeah.
can't change how
I
that
can't,
affects
yeah.
the market. Yeah.
Yeah, they have a Musk coin, a Tesla coin. Like, these are in honor of Elon Musk.
Blissfully
so
ignorant.
let's bring it back real quick though. We're getting a little off track. So decentralized finance, right? So now we're moving into a game where there's no banks involved, correct? So why do you think these governments, other than the fact that they need control, are moving in on this? Like, do you think they could buy up a whole bunch of like Bitcoin or anything really? The CIA said they've been not manipulating, but they said that they've been in crypto since its inception.
Yeah, I think there's a lot of, so like if you think about government and security, like
they go hand
these
in
are the
hand.
guys who build blockchains.
Right.
Like they're the best. They're
Right.
hackers. Like they'll hack into a bank, take money. Like
Right.
they're the best. Like these are the guys creating it. So yes, but like
They're not necessarily the kind of agent that we would assume is someone that's doing the job that they're doing. Like they're not. It's not like it's a person that's out looking to try to bust crime. They're out there doing specifically that job, breaking firewall and breaking into things, and they're still. If they weren't in that specific job, they would still be a criminal by the government's eyes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Too
But
much
most of them
power.
work for them. But like that's kind of what my question is. Is like, how much effect do you think that they will have over this market going forward? Because now we're talking about Russia's about to make it legal tender. U.S. is working towards it.
Mm-hmm.
El Salvador made it legal tender. And then there was another Turkey. Turkey, I think, is like
Turkey's looking into it.
There's another country that's trying to do it.
Texas just announced that they would like to, in Arizona. So like Wyoming is like the most friendly state. Like I just love it. Like that's where I have an LLC in Wyoming. Because your crypto earnings are tax free, and there's no income tax, and they invite you. Like you can go to a bank and put your crypto in that shit. Be like, let my crypto chill. You go into the bank, get your crypto. Like,
yeah, it's so dope.
As long as it's allocated as crypto earnings, like as long as it's, or is it like a whole? It's not like you're just transferring the fund to their account.
No. He's saying that you can like take your crypto, go leave it in a bank, let it sit there, and they can't tax you on it.
But leave it in a bank cash wise?
No.
No,
You
as
take
a
crypto.
digital currency.
So like even the
why
banks.
would you need to though if you have?
Well,
if the sense of crypto is that.
If you wanted a sense of security.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
So
got you.
like if you wanted
like
to
an extra
involve
precaution for your money.
if you wanted to involve a third party. So like say you're kind of sketched by the market. You know what I mean? Shit's getting weird, whatever. You want to take your shit and you say, or hackers for some reason, like you see all these hacks going on. Mm-hmm. Hackers just got them for like $130 million in some crypto. But either way, you're shook. So you say, okay, well, I'm going to go to the bank and they have like a higher security. Like it's not just my wallet on my computer.
I got you.
It's in a digital.
And they have like the insurance, like, so your shit's protected.
It's like a federal credit union.
Right, but again, how long is it going to be before that becomes the way that the bank has now, where it's almost was forced upon you?
You don't have to now. Like it's all by our choice. So like we don't have to do that. Like we can sit here and
not use that
have our
feature.
wallets and whatever wallets we have, and we have those phrases or keywords because you're given when you set up a wallet. For anybody listening, if you haven't set up a wallet, you'll be given keywords, and I think there's like 10 to 12 of them, right?
12, yeah.
And you have, when you log in or forget your password, they ask you for certain numbers.
Right.
So if you don't have 7, 12, 3, and 2, you know what I mean? You're fucked.
Right.
Like there's one guy out there right now. He's got one try left, and he's got something like billions of dollars in Bitcoin in a wallet, bro. There's another guy that's spending money to go through the fucking landfill. And to find a hard drive.
What?
He's spending hundreds of thousands of dollars, bro, trying to find this fucking hard drive that he threw away with like.
It's in a like he's actually going through the landfill. It's crazy.
Yeah, and there's like millions of dollars on it, or there's like I can't even remember. There's an astronomical number.
That's crazy.
I don't even have the laptop.
But he knows that if he finds it, it'll all have been worth it because it will be
bro. But a
landfill,
dude.
Oh yeah, I've been on a landfill.
That's what I'm saying.
But anyways, that shit could be buried for 6 months already.
So, what is the attraction to getting into Bitcoin, or not even Bitcoin? Excuse me, cryptocurrency? Because obviously the dollar doesn't mean shit anymore.
So it's like. I think it's the greatest financial experiment that's ever happened. And
it's power to the people.
Yeah, it's like our chance to, like, all of these different tokens. Like, I own tokens, like, they plant trees all over the world. Like, their token goes to planting trees, like, everywhere. Like, so they're like, yo, we planted 50 trees. And, like, I own a piece of that shit. Like, even if it's fucking $50, $50 grows into fucking 500, then to 5,000 as they're doing shit. So, like, it's an avenue. It's a great avenue for change. People are doing crazy shit, but you got the scam too. But that's always, bro.
Yeah. So most of the projects that you deal with are ones that have active usefulness in the world, right? Like, there's a lot of, like, because some of these, let's be clear for everybody listening, there's things called meme tokens,
yes,
right? And that's tokens. Like the Doge coins, the fucking
little rough.
Right. Yeah. There you go. The little roughs. The Shiba and News, all that shit.
Shiba. They had Shih Tzu.
What's it? Hawk.
American Akita. Fucking Pitbull. Fucking
all kinds.
American Lassie.
Gotta get the Sharpay.
All of these tokens. And then, like, these tokens.
But there's a difference, though. Yeah. There's a difference. Some of these meme tokens, bro, are only ran. So, like, Dogecoin was a joke, bro.
Right.
Like, it was created as a fucking joke off of a meme with the Shiba, or not the Shiba, the Doge, the dog.
Yeah.
And turned into fucking, made people billionaires overnight.
Yeah, the meme coins.
Now, those are different. Right. So now those don't have any real world use, right? Like, Doge doesn't have a limit. It doesn't have.
No. So it's crazy because blockchains, it doesn't matter what you think it could be used for. Like, you could figure out a way to use it that is not even, it's your own lane.
Oh, like, no shit.
So, like, you could have this whole other fucking realm in Dogecoin, like a whole different avenue. Like, maybe it's micropayments instead of sending, because Doge is cheap to send, pennies, basically pennies. So now you're in Honduras and you're sending money back to your family, send Dogecoin instead of getting hit by a third party, Western Union.
Right.
I don't got much money anyway, but you're going to take 30% of my shit.
Oh, every time.
And I'm just sending it to my family. So now you could send that money for pennies. Now you got more. You know what I mean? So, like, those institutions that prey on us need to go away.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, absolutely. But that's the capitalistic model, man. And
it's got to change.
Getting back to what you were saying and why it's a valuable thing for the people. It really is one of the largest power transfers in modern history. Right? Because now it's like we're taking the power away from all these banking institutions. Because let's be real here, and everybody knows this is a motherfucking conspiracy podcast, but these central banks were set up for a fucking purpose. And it was to control your money, to tax your money, to say when you overdraft because you're working your ass off and you ain't got enough money to pay the fucking bills, you overdraft your shit to pay your rent and you're hit for $100. And you got to pay that and fucking
per transaction sometimes, bro.
Yep.
Per transaction.
And the way they set it up now is that it hits you on a repeating schedule 3 or 4 times to try to pull the money from your account when you're on
they do try to.
Yeah, so you get hit. It's a guarantee that instead of getting hit once for that fee, you're getting hit 3 or 4 times because they set it up to be reoccurring.
Yeah.
So it's like they know they're going to try to hit that account 4 or 5 times in a row in like 3 days.
Yeah.
And you're going to 1, 2, 3, 4 times in a day.
You get the fee. Yeah.
So you get 5 fees. It's
and
almost
it's
like they're working
$25.
Yeah, 35 at most banks now.
Yeah, that's wild.
That's not,
But I think a lot of banks, like Bank of America, I believe, just vowed to like cancel all of their fees.
That's cool.
All together.
It's pandering at this point, man. You just rob people for fucking billions of dollars for.
Oh no!
You give it. How about this? Why don't you give it back? Give everybody a fucking $100.
Discriminate.
That'd be really interesting.
Yeah. So it's insane, man. But again, getting back to it. So this is the biggest power transfer from the power elite back to the people.
To the people.
It's making people that didn't think it would turn into anything, same thing with Bitcoin, into fucking millionaires. and quick fast.
Oh yeah.
What was that? That little spike with Shiba, right? That fucking turned somebody into some billionaire.
Billionaire.
It was
millionaires. People just.
Well, who was the guy that couldn't get his money though? There was like a dude that like it was so much fucking money, Kenny, that they were like,
we don't have that.
Trillion. They're the trillionaire.
Something like that.
You could do it though. It's like it's all numbers, so like you could just do it. It's like it's just crazy, bro. Like you could do it, and then it's like, what the fuck do I do now? Like. And it's not playing the lottery, man. It's like legit. You gotta find really legit projects, man, that you believe in, and you know you gotta throw $100 in something. You know what I mean? And
so getting into the pitfalls of cryptocurrency, though, man. So earlier or the other day we were talking about these rug pulls.
Rug pulls.
So now. Obviously, with every good thing comes the fucking
dudes in these rug pulls,
the bad things, and there are projects, there are coins that are pump and dumps, and people fucking pump it up, thinking it's a good project, and then these developers take their fucking money and run. Irv, break it down.
So anybody can make a token, bro. You do some artwork, get a website, like you're rocking. But you could be anonymous and just launch a project so nobody knows who you are, right? So you run a project, nobody knows you or where you're from. People start investing, it runs up, and then they pull liquidity out, and it just instantly zeroes out.
So what does that mean, no liquidity? So like, how does it get liquidity in the first place?
So the developers put the liquidity in, and then like a lot of projects put like a percentage of transaction fees towards liquidity. So the more transactions, the more liquidity bills. Mm-hmm. Liquidity just lets you get your money out.
Right.
Like, it's backing up
you
the project.
You can actually have the money.
Yeah,
yes.
It's like the FDIC insured. It's the same thing that they battle only on a grand scale.
Yeah. So then that's where you get on a market maker, which is an automated swap exchange. So there's no third party on that swap.
Right.
So you're swapping one coin for another coin, but that liquidity is like the father of that contract, let's say. And
excuse
me. The developers can pull that liquidity. And so you can't sell because there's no money there to get out.
So now you're just left with these bunk coins.
You're just left with these. Like, I got like 12 of them shits.
Shut up. Really? Like just from like that's right. You were telling me that there was like a project that should happen to you.
Yeah, bro. Like, yeah, man. Like,
and how does it happen? It's just one day you can't sell the shit. Like that's how you realize that this rug's been pulled.
Like you're looking at charts and shit,
right?
And like you'll have some green and some red like candles in there, but then your shit just big red candle drops to the fucking bottom hard straight down, and then it just like flat lines. And it's like cats have like 500K like in value of their shit, like some people, because they put in $5,000, you know what I mean? Like, so they take like all that shit, right? Nobody goes to jail, bro. Nobody investigates. Like, it's that like
simple.
It's that new that they don't even have a handle on it. So like, you got these anonymous cats. Who are they? Like, obviously, like, a lot of these cats are creating the same multiple projects.
Right. I mean,
it's wild.
And it wouldn't surprise me that wouldn't be like a foothold for like criminal organizations.
Yeah.
Because you're like, again, it's not that they're not around anymore. They're just getting smarter. So it wouldn't surprise me if like even like the mob dude was like, yeah, let's fucking create this coin, run it up to a couple mil and fucking dump it.
That's why I think Bitcoin, like Satoshi Nakamoto, was like really for the people, because he like stepped away, like created this, like
hands off, and
then stepped away, didn't want nobody to know who he was, like nothing, but wasn't involved in like manipulating shit or whatever. Like
it was more like watching his project
grow. It was really a math project for him, and so you get like all of these different actors and. People have FOMO, bro. People like are struggling out here. People like have never had an opportunity to make their own way, like, and by investing small amounts of money, like, it's crazy. Like, you should be in it. So, like, I made a change. Like, I only invest in projects that their developers are doxxed. So that just
you know who they are.
That just their face is there, their name's there. Like, they have a Twitter, they have a LinkedIn, right? Like, so those projects, like, I feel good now. Like,
safer.
Yeah, I'm in this this one coin, Para, just launched last night, bro. I was like up all night. Like,
bro, I see you tweeting
like,
about
it was
shit.
like fucking. My boy Brian called me, like, because we were waiting. They're relaunching tokens, like, so we had a contract. We're getting rid of that contract and launching a new contract that's better.
No
like,
shit.
Like, better for growth and shit. And so, like, yesterday, like, they shut off trading. So, like, all of our bags, like, we didn't have access to it for 3 days.
Oh,
like,
shit.
Like, they had a snapshot of the blockchain, and the blockchain don't lie, so you could feel safe.
Right.
Because that's your wallet address. It doesn't lie. So, like, they know what you have. So, but, like, they made this migration over to this new blockchain, and, like, they were going to release it at 8. Then they had some issues. Like, if they sent the airdrops to us before, they were going to have to launch the new token and then airdrop the current holders after the launch.
Holy shit.
And everybody's like, nah, chill. I want to catch that run. Like, we should be able to sell our shit. And, like, well, we had to, like, believe in the developer, bro. And he's up on a video chat, cats playing music and shit, like, people in fucking England, people in Australia, like, yeah, like, in it, like, just building this coin, like, waiting for this airdrop. And then it dropped, like, 3:30 last night, like, my boy called me and woke me up and shit. He's like, yo, the new contract dropped. So I go to my wallet and shit, and then my exact coin numbers in my new wallet, in my same wallet, but a new coin.
Right. No shit.
And that shit just was epic, bro. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I got my airdrop. What's up? I'm like on the voice chat in the morning, like 8, waking up, like didn't sleep, but nobody slept. Like, we're all like, yo, what's up? I got my airdrop.
That's fun, though. That's fun. And
yeah,
that's what's really cool about some of those projects, man. Is like, and imagine what goes into how many investors does that one have?
That one has right now like 3350, like 3,000.
All right, so but imagine having to do like airdrop 3350, bro.
Yes,
like, to every wallet.
Crazy.
Yes,
to every person, bro. And do a migration.
Listen, the developer is Lee Tallison. He's a government contractor, so like weapons, like government weapons,
shit.
like all around the world, like
military,
like
industrial complex.
in Pakistan with the ambassador, like. You know what I mean? Like, legit. So this dude's like...
So what kind of growth... Like, so this is a stock that... Or, well, like a cryptocurrency that you buy into? Or a company? Or a...
It's like... The
blockchain.
The blockchain makes everything in one.
Yeah, so you're buying into the blockchain itself.
Yes.
Yeah, and it's in various ways. So it could be, right, it could be para token or whatever we were talking about.
Right, so this token, like... What kind of growth? What do you spend for a token like that? Is it in the hundreds of dollars or is it like pennies?
Like no, you could put in. I'd say 150 at least because you have gas. But if like the gas fees change during the times of day, so like sometimes early in the morning it's super cheap and you could get like $30 gas fee. Like in Maxima, you should buy. But
what do you mean gas fee?
So gas fee is the charge that you're like so. Every time you buy, sell, or transfer crypto, most of these projects have like they pull 1% of it, and it goes back to the holder. So if you're holding it'll go back to you. But same time, there's a transfer fee to move that. You know what I mean? To one person to another.
Right.
So
every time,
but it's anonymous. The whole thing is anonymous.
And so these projects are built on the Ethereum blockchain, right? Mm-hmm. So Ethereum's like the father of all of these tokens that are you can integrate into Ethereum. So Ethereum has the gas fees, but there's a group of people that are actually paying to like process those. Yeah. So they decide who gets first priority on the trades or whatever.
So wild.
It's crazy. I don't know who they are. Like, I don't know who they are, bro. Could be fucking
Could be bots.
Could be in the NSA lab, bro. Like, I don't know.
Well, that's what was great. That's why I sent you that one article about the CIA, because it was like they said it. They were like, "No, we've been in crypto for a super long time."
Okay, so here's a question, right? From somebody who really doesn't, I don't know really anything at all about crypto, but if I wanted to go and say I gave you $300, what, like, for somebody who wants to have an initial investment that's going to show them some sort of growth in, I would say, 3 to 6 months. And I'm not talking growth, like for a guy like me who donates or, throws in $300, if I saw it turn into $600, I'd be shocked. You know what I mean? Like for somebody that's working with that kind of money to begin with, I'm not looking to turn into 10 grand. Like what's something like that versus, like, I don't understand the intricacies of, you're buying into a blockchain versus you're buying a token that represents just money. Like, how is it as simple as you make it or as complex as you make it? Is that really what it is?
Sorry to interrupt you, Kenny. So basically, it's each token has its own value.
Right.
Okay. So one can be a 100th of a penny. And you could get, for $100, you can get 1 billion of them. You know what I mean?
Sure.
Yeah.
Or some could be like Ethereum at 2,500 or Bitcoin up near 40,000. I'm not sure where it's at right second, but they all vary. And however many people are putting in money to them is how much it's going to move. So like,
okay, so as it becomes more popular,
so you could take $300 and turn that shit into $100K, bro.
But you have to know the trending market.
Well, you want to, like Irv said, you want to pick projects that you have faith in and that have you think a real world usage, because then it's going to be applied in real life. Like so, Irv was saying, every time this one crypto does, they go and plant 50 trees.
Right.
Yeah. So it's reinvigorating the earth.
What's Dogecoin do?
Dogecoin doesn't do shit.
Right. So that was just a fluke.
Transaction.
It was just a fluke. Blew up because people could use it and they liked it and it had a catchy name.
It works.
Okay. There's communities behind it. So there's people that get hyped up about the shit, and then it's like you got fucking 10 million people.
It's a family.
Now, how do you draw that attention though? Like, what
dude, crypto
segue do you use to draw the attention for the crypto community for a new coin or a new? You know what I'm saying? Like,
well, it's just hype, really.
Yeah, they call it shilling. Like you shill for your project, like. Like you're just passionate, like you like what the project is doing, so like you're gonna share it, you're gonna retweet it, you're gonna talk about it, you're gonna tell people about it.
You know what it is, Kenny. The fucking energy is contagious.
Yeah. You're just hyped up. Like
you fucking get pumped
I'm
about
up at
this shit.
4 a.m, like waiting for airdrops. Like I was with this coin early, like I'm growing with it, I'm learning, like
sure,
like
I'm
an investor in it.
I got
you know what I mean. So like, if you got $10 into this coin, you fucking care about it because you're invested in it.
Right,
like, you're going like, but the growth of these projects they just happen, man.
I got you.
Yeah. And this is what happened with Doge and Shiba. Like literally over fucking night, there was like a huge pump. And like motherfuckers were rich,
right?
So it's like you could be sitting like right now the Fed coin. I think I'm up at like 103 billion. Imagine if that went to just half a penny,
right?
It's like $100 million, dude.
Right.
You don't need. You don't need. I need like for a couple. I need like 7 zeros and a 1. point 0.00000001, like, and it's like millions of dollars. But like, you're only talking micro pennies. You need to drop 1 0, 2 0, 3 0.
Right.
Getting closer to the penny, right?
Right.
But you don't even need to get to the penny. You could be like
you could
8 zeros
800.
away and just be holding like, you know what I mean? But when these coins come out, like, it's research. You research them. So like when they come out, you catch a dip, bro. So like 100, like, so I threw $17 for this one Saitama, right? I just had like a couple dollars left in it. I threw $17 into that shit, bro. That shit was like $12,000, bro. And I forgot about it. And then one day I signed into my wallet and I'm like, what the fuck? Like, but it kills you too, bro, because you're on a mission. You want to get to a destination, but like the real world's like, yo, you gotta pull some out.
Yeah.
But that's the struggle. Like you can't really come out of it, bro. You gotta stay the course.
Right. You only lose when you sell.
Yes. You gotta, and it's like sucks. Like for these since the beginning of the year, like I couldn't sell anything.
Right.
Cause I'd have to sell my whole bag to even make it like $300. So I'm like, I'm stuck. Like, I'm like, whatever.
No, and that's right. And you got to hold that shit because it could be back up.
Oh, it's definitely going back up.
Right.
It's just when.
It's when. Right.
Right. And it's like trying to get to that next win because it's like, let's fucking go. Yeah. Let's go.
But then when you get there, if you don't sell anyway, is the money really...
Well, no,
I mean, it's
do
no different than if you don't.
Listen,
bro, you come down.
Right. Listen, you not only that, but like I would say, you sell when it's life changing money. Like when it's like something that you're gonna fucking
when it's a destination that you hit,
well,
like that you're planning
a certain milestone.
Yes.
Sure, like a certain milestone. You say, oh shit, I could really up my family.
Sure.
For a piece of this. Yes. And then I can still stay in. The shit's still growing.
But listen, whatever. Like a dude to me who has never done it, if I put $17 into something and went back to it and it was $12,000, I'm taking $10,000 now. You know what I mean?
That's like, getting greedy. That's getting greedy.
Yeah, but not when the fact that $10,000 would change my life right now in a impactful
Kenny,
way.
Shut
you know
up,
what I mean?
Dude, but that $10,000 could turn into...
I know it don't sound... It's modest, but...
No. I'm saying that $10,000 could turn into fucking 10 million, bro.
Or it could go back down to $17.
If you sell... Because you're, like, right now...
You know what I'm saying?
It's possible.
Right now. So check this out. I have a FEG token.
I'm not a gambler.
I can check to see what it is in a second, right? There's like 102 billion of them, right? I think the last time I checked it was like $333 or something like that. Roughly. Don't quote me. But there's like, so that's for 102 billion of them.
Right,
so like if I sold 102 billion of them, I'm only getting 300 and X amount of dollars.
Sure.
See, that wouldn't make sense.
Right.
What do you mean?
To sell all that.
Those.
Yeah,
but that's
not even worth it.
But that's what I'm saying though, is like
out here.
Right.
It's worth more in there.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is that if I sold the amount that it's worth,
yes,
I have none left and it's not growing anymore.
Sure.
To where that if I said it turned into $1 million, I could sell sell 1 million of them, 2 million of them, be in a good spot, still have 101 billion and still moving.
Right.
But it's only worth that much as it is. So if you take that $10,000 out, you're only going to have a little tiny piece left.
There's nothing left for you to build on.
It can grow too, though.
Yeah,
it can take off and then be 20K.
It's a real struggle.
It could be 100K.
Right.
But
again, like for somebody who looks at it as like I'm not a gambler, so to put my money into something that fluctuates for somebody who doesn't do it, that's very
you got Robinhood?
Uncertain. I do, but I don't use it.
I'm just saying, have you ever had stocks?
I have like a $3 stock that I got for free that's up at like $16 now.
Nice.
I'm pumped about it.
That's gains.
But I drew the money out of that and I traded it for Doge.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean?
That was a nice switch out.
But either way, you still put that money into that stock, whether it was a free stock, you know what I mean?
Yep.
You put the time and effort in to do all that.
I was invested in it,
and
too.
That's but that's an investment.
Free dollars. I was invested.
Yeah. It's like the stock market without all the fuckery, bro.
Yeah.
And if you get into good projects, there's like you can fucking sit in them, and you just never sell, and you hold, man.
Yeah, I did $25,000 of Shiba. 8 hours. So I took that out. I'm like, this is a solid decision right now. This would be nice for my fam and shit, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I take it out. 8 hours later, 1.5 million.
Yeah.
But I sold it for 25,000.
Yeah.
So now, like, my mind's fucking blown because it's 8 hours I missed the window. Like, if I just sleep, bro. If I just sleep 8 hours and wake up, like 1.5 million in my shit, like my life's completely different, bro.
Yeah.
Like 8 hours. So like the mind games, like it fucks with you.
And you don't know.
No.
That's the
so now I'm like, I don't want fucking 25,000.
No.
That's disgusting, bro.
Right.
Like I will fucking work my ass off. I will fucking take a part-time janitor job just to keep fucking going so I don't have to fucking touch that, bro. I don't give a fuck. That shit has to stay, bro. Yeah. And cause the market's gonna turn, bro. And the next pump is gonna be fucking revolutionary.
And but that's
crazy.
why you hold at 10K. You know what I mean? Because
it's not enough to change the game. Yeah, I got you.
Big thing. I'm talking like 100K. Okay, sell a little piece.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Take 20K out. Sell a fifth of it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's different than saying like, oh, you're fucking up your bag right at the
You're
beginning.
still keeping 80K in. You have invested stock. You don't got 2 stock left that are fucking out of 100,000 that you had.
Right, and it's a good investment, man. You find your projects that you like, and there's a lot of help. There's a lot of research. Do your own fucking research.
Do your own fucking research. That's right.
Do your own research. I've been trying to hire her for a long time.
Yeah, I know. I always say that, man.
We should listen. We've been talking about doing like a consultation, or like even
I would love that, man.
Even getting the YouTube channel going again. And let's like, bro, look, all of this shit right here is at your disposal.
Collab.
It's not even just a collab, man. Let's fucking push. Let's get that fucking channel going.
Yeah, man. Yeah, nah, it's
because like we're gonna get into other shit too, like the NFT game, man. Like there's a lot of for everybody listening. There's first and foremost, if you're listening on YouTube, go fucking smash that subscribe button.
Hit it.
No, I mean I just need the ashtray.
Hit it.
Yeah, but yeah. So non-fungible tokens.
Yeah.
What are they?
They're basically so you have your blockchain.
Yep.
You have your wallet address. It's just data. It's just a data file that you hold in your wallet. So like your Ethereum wallet, for instance.
Okay.
But it's true. Like the numbers, it's always true. Like if you have ownership, like you could put a deed on it. You could put your social security and it's an NFT. You could put whatever, and you'll only be the one to have access to it
on the blockchain.
So in theory, like when you control your data now, so you can actually have a deal with advertisers. Like, I'll give you this, give you access to this stuff. Like you could take these pictures, but you have to compensate me for it. Mm. So now you're in control of your data,
your image,
all of your shit.
Yeah,
like you can't just get my pictures for free, bro.
Right.
Like if you're going to monetize my shit and my activity, you need to compensate me for it. Yep. So that's like
so it's kind of like a copyright in a sense.
Yeah, it's like a trademark infringement on your image and your life.
Yeah. That should all belong to you, not to be sold to, I'm good, bro.
Right.
Not to be sold to a third party so they could sell you fucking auto
warranties. Prime example. I follow this guy on Instagram, Malcolm Garrett. He's a sneaker customizer, right? Dude from like, I believe he's from Brooklyn. And,
Brooklyn?
Yep. Shout out. And, he has a bunch of pictures on his Instagram wearing the sneakers and the clothes that he customizes. And I was on a website somewhere, and just randomly, they had this dude's picture as one of their models for clothing that he made that they didn't sell. It was the weirdest shit. Like they had a picture of this dude modeling clothing that they didn't sell on the website, that this specific guy didn't work for them. So I screenshotted
stock
it.
Photos.
Yeah, I screenshot it, sent it to this dude who's like a pretty famous sneaker customizer, and was like, "Dude, they're using your image, and I don't even know if you know it." He responds to me back, "I honestly didn't, but I'm kind of cool with the fact that I'm getting exposure." And I'm thinking in my head, like, "Yo, this guy doesn't even care that people know who he is, and they're just using his image on the internet."
But at the same time, that's again, it's like not getting paid for the Super Bowl halftime show. You know what I mean? Like you have so much fucking exposure that like I would love that.
But this was
throw me $100.
This was a nobody company.
But still,
they were using his image to get props, not the other way around. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm sure they were, but like for him, it was how much does it cost to go after somebody for that?
Oh yeah.
And are you in a position to go do that? Do you want to drag it out? Yeah. Do you want to drag something like that out?
But now what you're saying is that you can control that data. So like for somebody to have that picture there's a trail essentially to be like, look, you have to pay me for that. I own that.
You own those rights. Yeah. They need the data still. Like,
right.
There may be some shit like that's a non-starter for you. Like, I'm not sharing none of that.
So
there may be something you want to share.
What's the craze now? Why are these fucking 18-year-old little young whippersnappers fucking making millions off of JPEGs?
Yeah, what's going on there?
Yo, they've been playing the games, bro. They've been playing Roblox and Fortnite for how long now?
Forever.
Like building. Like that's all fucking NFTs, bro.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't
like
it?
You build you could build a hammer, like you could make a digital hammer and then sell that as an NFT. But your hammer can have a real world effect in a video game. Like, so it'll have its like own ratings, like.
But now what happens if in the video game, guy comes by, beats you in the video game and steals your fucking hammer?
Well, that
would be dope. Maybe in the future, but like it's in your wallet.
Yeah. So, okay. So it's
so
not
you have to give approval to do anything.
Okay.
Like nobody could come to your wallet.
It's just like, even though it's part of your digital signature or whatever, your digital character.
No, it's yours. Nobody could take it.
You're not using it as a prop in the digital world that is, Roblox or something like that.
Well, no, you are.
You can. But
you're not.
But
using
it's not a something that can be taken from you.
No.
Okay.
But you can sell it.
You're just.
But you can sell it.
You can sell it
you can
because
sell
it's
it.
unique to you. Like you created.
I got you. Okay. Okay. So it'd be like a piece of armor that you wear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I got you.
You make sick helmets. Like there's
They
people
can't
that
beat
just
you
make
and
sick.
take your shit.
No.
Yeah.
I think in the future that would be dope. Like if you really want to make it real.
Well,
like,
it's kind of a good segue into the metaverse, man, and how all of these NFTs and
mind blown, bro.
The blockchain and everything else is gonna turn into this fucking metaverse.
I'm gonna fucking drop something. Like you guys should fucking for the people out there, like check out Upland. Ed, we should do a link. Like get you guys a page and do a link.
What is it?
Under the video, Upland.
What is it?
It's
I don't know what it is.
So it's building out a map, right, of the United States to start. So there's each parcel is an NFT, right? So like you can purchase a parcel.
So this is the metaverse.
This is the metaverse. This is one metaverse of many metaverses.
Oh my god, here we go.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into it.
Yeah, so Upland, right? You could create a free account. Like this is serious shit. So grab it, right? You create a free account. They give you like 50,000 to 100,000 in their money called UPX. You could take that money, go down to Queens and try to buy some property. Like the map overlays are real properties in Queens, in Brooklyn, in Manhattan, in Chicago.
Say what?
Like your shit. So like,
it's a digital representation of exactly.
Yes. So like right now it's early, so shit is like still cheap. So like in Chicago, bro, I bought like, I'm a real estate broker. I do this shit all day.
Yeah.
Like I know real estate. Like, so like I'm scanning like Chicago, bro, just buying fucking park front fucking parcels. So like I'm looking across from a fucking huge park. That's a real park in Chicago. Crazy. But it's digital.
Right.
So like
people don't have these yet,
so
even
now,
though they live in them in the real world.
Right. Well, now, so question. Now, it's an
overlay.
This is building into a metaverse that is obviously going to have these apartments and shit inside of it, and it's going to be this own little digital world.
Yes.
Now, are you able to like basically let people use it, like kind of rent it in the multiverse, or
so I could lease out my parcel.
That's what I mean.
So somebody who wants to have like
an advertisement there,
or do pony rides in my yard, whatever.
In the metaverse.
But that's what I'm saying.
In the metaverse.
Like you're renting out your spot.
Yeah, like,
in a sense.
So essentially you're riding a pony with a headset on sitting in your living room. Not really. But
that would be nice though.
But that's what I'm saying.
Yes.
Like that. Okay, so.
All right.
Yes.
So let's
but
bring
it's
it.
So real.
So let's bring it back.
Okay.
Let's bring it back.
All right.
Facebook changed its name to Meta.
Yes.
Right. Everybody listening, obviously, we got a little bit deep into it, but we'll get back to the beginning. Facebook is trying to rebrand because it has been considered a hate platform and all this other shit. But Mark Zuckerberg
That's not his name.
Oh, no, it's not Zuckerberg?
No,
That's
not
Zuckerberg.
his name.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah, you said it right. Zuckerberg.
It's Hawaii 5-0.
Yeah, he's a fucking alien, but with his sweet baby rays on his fucking...
Reptilian.
But anyways, he comes out, he says, look, we're rebranding. We want to get into more of a virtual reality future called the Metaverse, right? The Metaverse is a place where it is like you see everybody all over the fucking place that they have them now. These Oculuses, you see the videos online, people punching shit and
Yep.
whatever.
I just tried one for the first time the other day.
How was it?
Oculus. I played that Beat Sabers.
Yeah.
Where you fucking use like the lightsaber whips to hit the notes as the song's playing.
Yeah.
Really fucking wild.
That was
really wild. So it's unique because it's not like this world. You know what I mean? It's clearly different, but you're so engulfed in it that your senses tell you it's real. You know what I mean? Like, because there's no, and you can almost see the outside world out of these glasses. Like it has kind of like a transparent kind of thing where you can see the game, but then you still kind of, it almost shows you like holographic. So like if something
virtual
like a
reality.
table was behind you, you would be playing the game and you'd be 100% immersed in it, but you still see this little gold outline of the table in real life so that you don't run into it.
Oh, so it's kind of like an
right
overlay.
there?
Yo, it's crazy.
That's
it
pretty
fucked
cool.
me up
That's
a little bit
dope.
because I'm like, what the fuck? And my friend walked by while I had the thing on, and I saw her like gold outline, like fucking holographic in the background. Like, don't bump into me. It was wild, dude.
This shit's gonna get crazy, bro. And this is so they create this metaverse, right? And this is fucking. They have these things like the Oculus is one way to access it, and you are allowed to take that Oculus just like you were on, Kenny. And actually, you could go to a Nike store and take an avatar there and get them clothes and make your avatar. Go get a pet, Meta Pets, right?
Yeah.
She said she painted a picture looking at the water.
We should put a fucking. We should put a.
She sat
we
right
should
at
put
the
a dope
porch and
barber
painted a
shop.
picture.
Right in the metaverse.
On my Chicago parkfront shit.
Let's do it.
A dope shit. Like people come there because their avatar needs fucking
haircuts, bro. This so
it's a
I can design all the cuts.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, listen, this is what I'm saying. This is gonna be a little world, man, and like this is what's crazy is imagine all of these people that are not okay with their own reality,
right?
And they're gonna be stuck into these fucking things, bro. Because guess what? We all hate self-image and all this other shit, and you look at it and you go create the perfect avatar. Oh man, I can go see a movie in this metaverse. I can go to the movie theater. I can go to Kenny's barbershop,
bro.
I can
have the fucking.
I can go buy a dog.
Have a digital $50,000 watch and shit like
tuxedo.
We have to
parties, raves.
Dude, listen. They said there was a theory that every business meeting will be held in the metaverse by like 2025.
Yeah, I heard that too, actually.
But you may not. I mean, it plays on reality though. What's reality at that point? So like, that's a question we gotta answer as.
I mean, right.
As people, like, because it's a real reality. Like, it's gonna be immersive worlds where people could disappear into them.
Reality is where your mental spends its time. You know what I mean?
Well, right, but at the same time, is this a healthy alternative to what? Because we've obviously all grew up in a certain reality, right? Like we all experience reality ourselves. Like every reality is different, right? We can all agree about that.
Individual, yeah.
Right, but at the same time, we all live through the same era.
Yes,
you dig?
True.
So like we've seen, and Irv, you're a little bit older than us, but like we've seen.
Seasoned vet.
Right, we've seen
nice.
Like before all of this technology, right? I remember as a kid the Ataris and the fucking like as it was coming out,
right?
And stupid shit like that. And then fast forward years later, and we're here. We're at the metaverse now, you know. So it's like, is it really like we've got a healthy dose of reality, right? Mm-hmm. Are you ready to jump into the metaverse and be there all the time?
It's crazy because
can you sit still that long?
Yeah, are you willing to give up your human nature to be part of a new nature?
I don't.
That ain't nature.
I really
right, but that's the new. You know, to kids born into it, that's what they're gonna think nature is. That's
nobody's
a whole
born
simulation. Yeah, but
nobody's
think about
born in a virtual reality yet. But at the same time,
They're
like,
gonna be, bro. You
well,
don't
right,
think
20
they're gonna
years
have
from now, if they're
helmets on
born and put the
babies?
helmet right on, you know what I mean? Like,
Well-
who's to say that's not where we're at right now? That's a simulation theory, isn't it?
Yeah.
what?
That we're sitting with headsets on somewhere, and this is all fucking.
No, I don't think that's the simulation. I think the simulation is that like somebody has created our reality. So like The Sims, like somebody up there said, you know what, Edmund's gonna hit up Kenny and Irv, and they're gonna go fucking sit at Kenny's house, and they're gonna sit there and smoke fucking weed like degenerates and podcast.
And talk about it. Yeah. Degenerates.
You know what I mean?
Generation X.
Right. And so
Degeneration Z.
that's saying right, that's basically saying what a fucking simulation would be.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's good
it
point.
all could be a simulation.
Yeah, right.
now.
It
Right.
could all be whatever the fuck it ends up being.
But here
you know
we
what I
are
mean? Like,
simulating another simulation.
right.
Yes. That's gonna be realer and realer. Like it's one day it's gonna be you don't know.
What do you think about Neuralink?
I don't know, man. Like at first I was like, it's dope for like people that are
Anybody
Paralyzed.
listening? Neuralink is Elon Musk's brain chip.
yeah.
That apparently Metaverse or Meta and Musk have, Zuckerberg and Musk have spoken about linking the two.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, he's got all the satellites up. Like he could definitely be a Trojan horse, bro.
Mm.
Like he's got the world by the balls. Like
Yeah.
I mean,
People
Elon?
trust him.
yeah.
People
Elon
trust
Musk is
him.
my dad.
Yeah, people.
Hell
Yo,
yeah.
holla at your boy.
Yeah, let your
Come
father
on,
know
Elon.
something.
Yo, you dress him up and shit. Bring
My
him
name-
in
my
a big
name
ass
is-
stroller. Like,
Daddy.
Wait, you're fucking smoking a cigarette.
My
That
name,
disease, you know what I mean?
my name is BXE.
Yeah.
Xander
13,
Phi.
Xander.
Yeah. Some like Greek term, you know?
Yeah,
Crazy.
but moving along. Yeah, man.
So metaverse.
So this is a reality that I think
Yes.
could be a real trap because there's a lot of people that aren't really accepted or not accepted. Excuse me. Accept themselves in a sense, and this is like it's a chance opportunity to go into a reality that you are who you want to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can have the confidence you want to have. You can have
Right,
the image
right.
and the social status.
And all from your
And then,
closet at
so
home.
like, and
Right.
then your cryptocurrency is your wallet from your blockchain is holding all of that,
Right.
which you're the only
All
one
your
who
value.
have access to it.
Sure.
So like, you got your fresh hat that you paid for, like you got sneakers, you got cars. Like there's this sick car. So this company called Guzzler,
Mm-hmm.
they building sick fucking cars for the metaverse. So like fucking Grand Theft Auto, like
You get them
like,
early, yeah.
Yeah, so they're like building cars because people are gonna want whips. Like they're providing digital whips,
It's
bro.
gonna be like GTA.
Yeah, bro.
So-
yes.
So if
There's
I
gonna
jump
be
on there
metaverses
now,
like that. Like,
so if
it's
I
just
jump
straight
on there
grind.
now and I buy a car for what? So just round ballpark, how much is a car in the metaverse right now? Ethereum.
So I say like if you get into a project early, you're probably the cheapest, like $200-$300.
Okay, so I buy a $300 car today in Ethereum through Ethereum in the metaverse,
Yeah,
right?
and it goes into your wallet.
Right.
Yes.
So 2 years from now, metaverse is starting to jump off.
Yes.
Car companies are really blowing up. I got one of the first cars on the metaverse.
Oh yeah.
Right? Worth money?
It's
Or no?
absolutely
Absolutely.
no. Just kidding.
Yeah.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
it'd be worth money.
Yeah. Millions of dollars.
There you go, guys.
But no, but look at it in the sense of now you're in a reality that has collectibles,
Right.
just like
I'm a
our
collector.
reality.
Right,
Somebody's
right.
a collectible.
Your headphones.
It's-
Like
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Is somebody's saying like, "Oh, word, that's one of them old school fucking Chevys from
Right.
the
Yeah.
early meta."
Yeah.
Like,
Right.
I need that in the collection. Let me get that. And it's like a non-fungible token.
yes.
Right.
And boom, you hit them off and you sold
And
it.
it's valid, like because it's not fraudulent because the blockchain is holding it and the blockchain
Right.
is
It's-
true. Like
yeah,
you can't
it
fuck with
ain't-
the blockchain.
yeah.
So like this transaction happened, you own it, you pass it to him.
So how do you get yourself into the metaverse as far as starting a profile or you know what I mean? Like how do you start with get yourself an avatar, get yourself what's the process there?
So like, there's a shit ton of metaverses.
Okay.
So like, people are building out their own worlds. Like Microsoft is building their Meta, which is probably gonna be sick.
Mm-hmm.
Facebook's building their Meta. Like IBM's gonna try. Like all of these companies are trying.
So they're all different universes, essentially.
Yes.
Okay.
For now.
Yes.
Right. They
But
won't
then they're
link, or
gonna
they do link.
Then
or...
they're all gonna interchange.
Okay.
That's what I'm
With
saying.
cryptocurrency being the currencies that are power.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you're like, it's
so
dope.
the way that
It's growth.
So the way that initially you couldn't trade, say, a FEG token for a Dogecoin because there was no link there. We'll just say that. I'm just making stuff up here.
Yeah.
Is the same way that right now you can't trade in between two metaverses.
Correct.
But eventually you'll be able to.
Well, no, some cryptos you can
They have
exchange
bridges.
for crypto.
They got bridges.
No, I know that, but I was just saying, like, in a specific instance, like where right now you can't and you couldn't with something before, like it'll advance to where you can.
Well, yeah, absolutely.
It's not going to stay that way where it's all individual.
Well, think about the developers that figured out the blockchain, bro. You're talking about
it's gonna take time.
The best developers in the world.
Sure.
So Zuckerberg's got fucking money. He's got
They're making shit.
He's got the people that are engineers and the best scientists saying, let's build this shit.
And monetize it.
Yeah.
Own everything.
So right now you're going to get the best bang for your buck when you're buying anything on the meta.
Yeah, right now
it's coming out now. It's starting now. It's going to eventually blow up to the point where everything is worth ridiculously more than what it was.
Yeah, hell yeah, dude. They were just advertising. Irv and I were talking about it at work not too long ago. What was it? You can buy a house next to Snoop Dogg.
Yeah.
In the metaverse in like Fort Lauderdale or some shit, and I was like, oh shit! But it was for a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was like a couple of Ethereum.
So like eventually, like
you gotta have. You should start off with an avatar or like at least a home first.
Yeah.
I didn't want a home. I'll live in my digital
be the
car.
First homeless avatar.
That's right.
I'm
living in a car.
I
got miles on my shit.
I just have a car. I don't even have an avatar.
You could right. So like, I want to build a building on my shit.
I'm a kid,
but I need these crazy credits, whatever, to build it. So like, but my neighbors are building buildings and shit with like storefronts. So like, they're building up like 4 stories. I can see like the silhouettes of it with like balconies and shit. I'm like, yes. And I own like a piece of land like right in between them. So I'm like,
and you can see it being built.
Yeah, it's like
so fucking cool.
It's like being built. So like, I own that land that I bought cheap. So the neighborhood I'm in, like, so they're building up.
Coming up.
Now I own a parcel here. So like my block is hot. Like my value is going to go up.
Yeah.
So like initially when I started like in December, like people were selling like parcels for like $5 cash, right? So they got their currency, but you can also pay cash for it. So it started creeping up. So now like I'm seeing shit in New York City for like 10,000 cash, like a digital parcel.
No shit.
That like, so like,
and you said $5 cash for something just a few minutes ago, or 5,000?
What for?
Like initially, like now, it went from.
There were parcels for $5.
Yeah,
they vary.
I was gonna say, holy shit!
Yeah,
so, yeah.
They vary. Like so, you're looking at Kenny. You're looking at real estate.
Yeah.
In an actual layout of a neighborhood that's already there.
Yeah. We could buy this, we could live in this apartment in the metaverse.
Yeah, we could theoretically own it.
You're going to need a place.
Yeah.
And then like, so like there'll be centers. So there may be a hot ass bar on your block that everybody come to. Mm-hmm. Now you could rent out your units for people. Mm-hmm. Like it's kind of weird. It's like, what you have in reality you want when you go downtown in the metaverse.
Dude, I couldn't imagine being
You want a spot to invite your friends who can throw on the helmets all over the world and come hang out with you with their avatars. Yeah, smoke, drink, have your shit, like, but really do it, but not
you already see, it's already happening.
That's crazy.
It's already happening because if you look at, like, the gaming world, like, that's already happening. Like, there's a lot of times where dudes sit in lobbies and bullshit with each other and just smoke or whatever. And don't even really play the fucking game. That it's already being pushed in that direction.
We could do this shit in the metaverse.
Yeah.
That'd be dope, though.
That'd be cool.
That would be fucking dope.
That'd be sick.
We'd be a first mover.
Listen, bro, I'd fucking do it. I'll try it.
I don't know.
I gotta get into Ethereum, though.
Ethereum.
That's where it's at, right? Like, well, does it have to be Ethereum? Or?
No, so there's different. So like Solana, this one called Mana. Mana is like
Don't they have their own too? What was it, Meta? No, Meta Pets, but
MetaPets is fucking sick, bro. So they're gonna be your pet. They're gonna create pets for you, because like the thing is like, are you tired of like losing your real life pet? Like, this pet's gonna be with you your entire time on the metaverse,
dude.
like,
That's so crazy.
and you could, and they got these 3D scanners. You could scan your fucking dog. You could scan yourself, and then they import it to the fucking metaverse, and it's lifelike in the digital fucking world.
It's so crazy.
That's
dude.
fucking balls. So like, you could get like all of these 3D units, and could get fucking. We could just scan people,
right,
and just upload them. Like, come see us, scan you,
Yeah,
get on there, bro. Or we come to you. We come with the van. Come to your crib. What do you need scanned? Like, scan,
right.
scan.
That's
and
a
then,
whole business.
yeah. So like, you got to watch. You scan it. Your shit's on the metaverse. Like, now you could sell that shit. Like, it's fucking crazy, bro. Like, I don't want it to go this way, but it's gonna be.
Look
this
at
way.
what you're looking at now, right?
Yeah.
But imagine it. You're
digitally
in it.
monetized.
You're no. Fuck monetized. You're in it from sitting on your couch. Me and you are kicking it at my house, and you're still here, and you're like on my couch digitally,
chilling, bro.
Yeah.
watching TV.
Right? How fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, but like, how?
Imagine being here, right, Matt? This is what drives me nuts. It's just like, imagine being here, right? You said, you got the block, you got the fucking hot bar down on the block, right?
Yeah.
So now everybody's meeting up at the bar. You're sitting here, you have your own beers, and nobody wants to leave the house no more. So it's like you got your own beers, and it's like you're down at the bar, boom, kicking it with homies.
With real
Digitally.
life digital girls.
Yeah, but you can't fuck them. You know what I mean?
You're gonna
Right.
be able to.
Eventually,
Through sex dolls, bro. Like, you're gonna be able to.
Bro, are you fucking serious? Like, you don't
I
think
don't
those things
wanna
are
fuck
capable
a
of
sex
fucking
doll.
doing some
I
weird
don't-
shit?
You don't
No.
want a robot?
Not
Like,
a fucking chance, dude. Like,
Shut
I'm a
up.
human being.
You
I
wouldn't
want to.
bang a robot.
No.
You're
no.
lying. I could see
Yo,
it.
they got robots in
He said I can
Vegas.
see it.
They got. Come you.
No, that's weird as fuck, man. You motherfuckers, I'm stressed
This
right now.
ain't-
That's
this
weird.
ain't- I
I
know.
was just kidding.
Nah,
man.
this
It's
ain't
creepy.
Kilimanjaro, bro. So this robot's coming off the mountain, bro. So you might,
Word.
Right.
you might be like, I don't know. What do they
Yeah.
wash it out? It's
I
crazy.
know, it should.
Well,
I don't know.
I think that, like I said, this is going to be a weird line for these people because these things are already capable of internet like access, right? I'm assuming,
Yeah,
and like can go fucking download porn and all that other shit. And
everything.
I saw a video. What was it? Might have been a TikTok video, but it was like basically them having like, I don't know where it was. I don't think it was in the U.S., but they like had this guy that was fucking in an Oculus, had the things on his hands, and like a blow up doll, like we were just talking about, and was fucking the shit out of it.
Yeah,
And there was like mad people around, so I don't know if it was like a trial or some shit.
yeah. They were really like,
But no, but they really have that shit going on, bro. So like, yeah, how are you you can go into the bar, take a chick back to your place in the metaverse.
yeah.
And
So they got the suits coming. So like the haptic suits. So you wear the suit. So like if you're boxing, you can actually get the
You feel
boom.
the
Yeah. If you get shot,
Yeah,
you can
yeah.
be like, wait, I don't know. So like that's the thing, bro. Like
It's
it's
like a
gonna be
rumble
crime. Nobody's talking about it. Like if I'm at the bar and we get beef, like am I allowed to smash? You know what I mean? Like, do you destroy somebody's avatar?
my
Will you
God.
get charged or banned off the avatar?
Right,
Would you
right.
go to jail? Would there be a police force in that
Yeah.
in the metaverse?
for sure.
Like, cause somebody
Yeah, 'cause
just
there's
got
gotta
killed.
be. Yeah, of
Somebody's
course.
avatar just got killed. So like,
well, there's a police
It's
force
crazy.
on
You
Facebook
need it.
anyway. So like, I mean, like, I don't know if he would even make you capable of it. Like, I don't know if they would like, that would be in the,
Allow
you know
And-
what? The
and-
stations will get, the local stations will get takeover stations in the metaverse.
oh yeah, no question. Oh yeah, no
So
doubt.
it's like surveillance, more surveillance. Like,
No question. I think it's more so that like
wanna be
you might not even have the capability.
I'm not
to commit
stopping in
crime.
the metaverse.
What do you mean?
You're not pulling me over in the metaverse.
That's it. We're out of here.
I got the original
Fuck.
shit.
See?
You know what I'm
I
saying?
bought that shit from Kenny, the
I got
original, OG shit.
and my shit goes as fast as I want it to.
Not these shits they got today.
Kenny didn't even have an avatar, but that motherfucker sold me a car, yo. He made a Billy quick.
Yeah.
And it was slime green.
Nah, leave me the fuck alone, no matter what.
Yeah. I'm telling you, man. Like,
well, that's what I mean. Is like,
barbershop is
what's
a
it gonna
great
be like? It's gonna be like everyday normal life. It's like when we were at the mall today. It's gonna be just people walking through everywhere.
Yeah. Randomly.
It's unique to think about, but it's so like I don't know. I guess we were kids that grew up still playing outside, right? You guys.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
Was that that's why I asked like Irv the question. Like, do you think with the reality that we've experienced because we came up with the evolution of technology?
Yeah.
We got to see it all.
We got the nice transitions.
Not all of it, but we got to see most of the good shit.
All the good shit.
Right.
Yeah.
And innovation and evolution of technology. And I wouldn't trade this reality for that. Like, I couldn't see myself sitting anywhere and or even in my living room fucking walking fucking 5 miles to go to the bar and fucking multiverse. Like, no, I couldn't see myself doing that.
Oh, there's
I'm gonna
Ubers.
try.
Yeah.
There'll be Ubers. So, like, you bought that car.
Yeah.
Now
Kenny's Ubering now.
Yeah, you can Uber in the metaverse and make dough.
But here's my thing, like, how much of that relies on the fact that human beings are going to stop wanting to be human beings in real life? You know what I mean?
That's the point.
So Facebook and the social media, they already have us, bro. They know everything about us.
Right.
They're building a metaverse.
Right.
They're going to build it not in our favor.
Right.
They're going to build it to attract us.
Yeah.
Like, they really don't want it. They don't want us driving like that anymore. They want us to be like
stationary.
You can work at the fucking factory from your fucking couch because your oil supply is getting low. Like,
how fucking
you
crazy
fucking people
would
can't
that
be driving around all the time.
How crazy would that be? That like you see, like, and sorry to cut you off, but like all the automation, like, you know how like all the jobs that are being replaced by robots.
Yes.
How crazy would it be if like you were just handed an Oculus and been like, "Yo, run this robot."
Basically,
that's already there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like how crazy setup, right?
The,
like
the autonomous trucks sit behind their fucking shit, watch the road. Like, if you need to make any adjustments, like, the truck. So, like, technically, you could be a fucking truck driver in the metaverse. Like,
yeah,
so wild.
Here's the type of shit that I think about when it comes to stuff like that, right? Is it's corruptible, right? So, I think about, like, I read a book, Ender's Game, and there's kind of like a thing where they trick this kid into playing a video game simulation.
I fucking love that
you know
movie,
what I mean?
man.
Yeah, did you? Yeah,
that shit is fucking
what is
epic.
Ender's Game. It's Orson Scott Card. Yeah,
crazy.
So I don't want to give too much away because you should check it out. It's great, but it's just they tell this kid that he's playing a game. They tell him he's playing a game that literally is committing genocide on a video game to this alien race. Kills the whole planet.
And
then they tell him after
it's a game.
It's not a game. You just fucking won this war for us.
Oh shit!
And now he has to bear the entire weight of a genocide as a child.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Win's a win.
Yeah, but they didn't. They weren't attacking. You know what I'm saying?
I haven't seen it.
That was a fucking.
Well, that reminds me of that one movie. What was that one movie back in the 80s, dude,
books.
where the kid like was on a computer and fucking like started a bunch of missiles and shit. Fuck.
Oh, what was that?
I can't remember what it was.
It was
War Games, maybe.
It was War Games.
Mm-hmm.
Is that what it was?
That was fucking Ferris, right?
Yeah. It was old as shit.
Old school.
Old, yeah, man. I was like, holy shit, that's fucking. But think about that shit. That's what I kind of wonder about. What's going to happen also with the metaverse is how is hackers going to apply to that?
Well, so hackers. So if you're using third parties, they can hack you. So like if you're like, just like, I don't know, you have your cell phone company and shit.
Right.
They get hacked. They get your shit.
Yeah.
Like if it's on if it's in your wallet, like obviously you gotta have some safety measures, but it's in your wallet. Like nobody's coming in and taking your shit out of your wallet.
Right. That's cool.
Which is liberating. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah.
Like IRS,
like
nobody
child
wants to,
support,
whatever.
Right.
Like, not that you're not going to pay those things, but like, you should be able to decide, like, okay,
You're not fucking
I come
touching
to
my
you,
money.
yeah, like
Right.
I will pay you this. I will pay you this right now.
You're not going to take everything from me and leave me without money to eat.
Yeah,
right.
like I'm a scumbag. Like I didn't work hard to like do this. Like,
and those are the type of things that do that type of shit. Like,
it's painful, bro.
Child support's a whole nother thing to me. It's like one of those things where it's like yeah, I believe that it should be paid. Like, don't get it fucked up. But to like put somebody in jail because of the money you want them to pay, but then not be able to pay because they're in jail, and it's still accumulating.
In a cruise, yeah.
You know,
how come nobody's fighting for that shit?
Because it's just because.
Fight for. That's bullshit.
Well,
fuck these criminals, then.
Yeah,
hook up these dads.
If you can't pay it, you go to jail, and then as you're in jail, until you pay it, you can't get out. So it builds up every week while you're there, and you're not able to pay it because you're in fucking jail.
Plus they took your license.
Yeah,
and they suspend your license.
Yep.
Man.
So it's like,
but
how
it's,
do you
at the
get
same
a
time,
leg
like,
up?
let's be fair, okay? I'm sure there are super fucking deadbeats out there that don't fucking take care of their kids, and it is like these measures.
It's acceptable.
I don't want to say it's acceptable, but at the same time, it's like it's a reality. Like it is true that there are pieces of shit that like don't do shit. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah. But at the same time, like I don't know if you can like have those measures. Like, oh, okay, well, suspend your license now. I can't even drive to work. So it's like, oh shit, now I can't. Now I'm in jail.
Taking your freedoms. Yeah. You're taking your way of.
But that's all like a whole nother, that's like a whole nother fucking thing. I can't stand family court.
That's a whole
It's a whole nother.
That's heavy too.
It's a whole nother system, bro. I'll tear down them in a fucking another episode. Them in the justice system.
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
Just fair. Just be fair, man.
That's never fair, bro.
Yeah, it's not
ever. But that's why things like crypto are encouraging, man, because nobody has that control over your finances anymore. Like you could take your whole shit and move it into crypto. Obviously not everybody does. No. Everybody's got cash still.
Well, then there's USDT and USDC, which is also a digital currency, but it's like pegged, it's always $1. So like you could transition out whatever coin you have, Ethereum, Bitcoin, into USD and your shit stays there. Like market goes down, like you still have the USD, it didn't change. Like now you could buy double of what you had just by setting it over in USD. You know what I mean? Then you come back over and then you catch the next fucking run up and it multiplies. So it's like you could use USD. So like you can keep money in USD there and not worry about it, and it's in your control. Like it's still in your wallet. Like
right.
It's just so liberating, bro.
But nobody can touch it.
No.
It doesn't matter. Nobody can just seize your assets and say, oh, this is mine, or you can't use it, or unless you catch the rug pull.
You catch the rug pull. Or they come or they come to your house and take your seed
drive,
phrase and shit. Like there's been cats that's what's crazy. Like that's why cats don't want to show their shit. Like cats will come see you. Like you're a fucking yacht boy now. Like on this shit, like in its digital currency, bro. Like
we're coming to get that.
Run your wallet, run your codes. Like you know what I mean. So like that's why a lot of people want to get it somewhere safe too. Like fucking a lot of them are kids, bro.
Well, I mean it's real world shit.
Yeah,
and there's some stick up kids, man, that are hip.
That
are hip to this shit. I was just saying with the mob earlier, man. It's like pump and dump shit. Like, how do you know the mob ain't created coin and fucking done this shit?
Oh, yes. Any
fucking 10 times over.
Any fucking crime syndicate that's out there got a coin.
No question.
Something.
Just waiting to pull it up.
There's just so many. Yeah, bro. I think we're like 15,000 now.
Damn.
And tokens and coins. Like, they just keep fucking bringing them, bro. That's crazy.
So, do you think... all right, so quick question. Like now, with the amount of coins, because there's new ones every day, right? Like brand new ones. Do you think that there's like an oversaturation, or will be like an oversaturation of coins, or do you think it's just more so community based, where like certain tokens will have communities behind them?
Yes. So it's like it's your tokens. Like Para, for instance, like they're about veterans, right? So like we're all in this to support veterans and shit. Like he's a contractor, he's got people. So like, yes, we want to make money and shit like that. But now like as a community, like we can actually do things for veterans. Like, cause if we grow our coins together, like now we have funds to provide housing to veterans under this umbrella. You know what I mean? Like, but yes, we all made money like doing it, but we made money to do more in this too, you know, and help people.
I mean, that makes sense. Like there's nothing wrong with making money while making money for the cause.
No. So it's like this community of individuals, like even if you got fucking $5, like this woman paid $299 in fucking gas fees. And she got $1 of this fucking, of Para, right? $1. So she paid Ethereum like $299. She got one. But she got 19 million of them for $1.
Right.
But like, so like, yes, she took that shit, but her 19 million is going to grow with like the rest of us. Like, so it's dope, man. It's like.
But that's huge though, because that 19 million can turn into, you know, now, is it a common practice, like, with the shit that happens with FEG? Like, where, like, somebody's, like I said earlier, like, you get like, every time somebody sells or buys, is that common also with, like, Para, to where, like, it keeps growing in your wallet?
Yes. So they all grow over time. And then, so the thing with the DeFi coins, they're all deflationary, right? So instead of the supply increasing, with each transaction, the supply is decreasing. Right?
Because they're burning tokens.
They're burning tokens, throwing them away. Like, like do like $50 million burns, like, of tokens. Like, we're getting rid of these to get rid of this supply. So our token
are worth
price grows more. Right? So over time, like, say like 5 years, right? Now you're at a fucking quarter of what that supply was. Right? Say like in 10 years. Now there's only 10% of the fucking supply left. So like, even if you had like that lady had 19 million of them, right? If she held it for 15 years, bro, it could be worth billions of fucking dollars.
Because there's only 21 million left.
Yes. So it's deflationary. So like, all of these projects are getting less and less. So like, even if you have a little bit, like, your time scale is just longer, but.
Yeah. Well, but that's, again, we have to look at it in models that we've already seen. Bitcoin was worth nothing at a certain point, and then it took the fuck off. Like now it's up there near, like, I don't know, like, I think it's like what, 35,000, 30 something.
Yeah, 38.
Yeah, I'm not even sure. But either way, imagine sitting on 100 Bitcoin or 200 Bitcoin when that shit happened. Like, it went up to like 19,000. That's when everybody started getting really excited.
19 was insane. That was another run. That shit kicked off. So when Bitcoin runs from like, it was like around 6,000, and then it got to 19, and it broke 20 for the first time, and it just fucking ran because people are like, yeah, let's go.
Fuck yeah.
And then like, I'm telling people, they're telling people, like, people are seeing it. So, like, more people are coming in, like, to the ecosystem, and then it grows. I mean.
But it started at nothing. And look at it now.
Bro.
How long ago?
Bitcoin
12 years now.
12
years ago. Yeah.
Fucking 12 years, bro. That's fucking it.
12 years, yeah.
And it grew in front, and oh my God, I love seeing the old tweets. Does anybody see those old tweets where it's like, oh, selling fucking Bitcoin at 280? Yeah. And then it'll be like, yo, this post didn't age well. Is this guy still alive?
But yeah, man.
Probably not.
And the same thing applies for Bitcoin. Like, there's only 21 million, right? So, like, you have 100 million Satoshis. Like, as that supply is dwindling, bro, there's only 21 million. So even if you own a little speck of it, like, you're going to be at the end of that ecosystem,
right?
Where the value is like just crazy.
Yeah. If there's 50 billion total value, and
we're talking about what, a billion a coin or a million a coin?
Yeah,
it could be a million a coin.
No, some people say 10. Bro. Like, this shit is just crazy, bro. It's exciting though. It's fun shit. It's good.
Imagine all the, like I said earlier, man. Imagine all the people that, like, how many are lost? How many are lost that will never get back out of that 22 million? When does the mining stop? How does that happen? Like, when do they know, or how do they know when 22 million's been reached?
Oh, so the blockchain keeps track. So as they're mining, it's creating blocks, right? So you can insert data, like you can insert pictures into the blockchain.
And these are puzzles, right? Like they're breaking puzzles, to create the blockchain, right? Am I correct in that?
Yes. So you're solving mathematical problems to help the blockchain process data.
Okay. Yeah. I just want to make sure, because it sounds so fucking
interesting.
So
the data is the value with it. You know what I mean?
Right.
And then you need power, which is mining. So you need natural resources,
a lot of power
to get that data out of the blockchain.
So is that like pi?
Yeah, it's basically like,
okay.
It goes on.
Drawing,
it goes on. Yeah.
You just it uses your phone as a way to triangulate more space and.
It's like cloud. Yeah, it's like a cloud mine.
Like you could build on top of it, but you can't like fuck with it.
Right.
Like they've had like.
You remember Hashflare? Was it you that put me on the Hashflare?
Hashflare, bro.
Remember that? It was like a mining service.
I still got fucking Bitcoin in there, man.
Do you really?
Yeah.
I'm just
leaving. I don't know. My luck, bro. They'll close, whatever. But like that Bitcoin, I'm just leaving there. I don't even give a fuck about it. Like, hopefully they won't let me take
mining as a cloud mining, bro.
Yeah. So you pay to get data to mine these. Mining is basically processing the blockchain.
Mm-hmm.
So like I send Edwin something, it has to be entered on the blockchain, like that it happened, timestamp, nobody tampered with it, nobody fucked.
Completely anonymous.
Yeah, completely anonymous.
It's just your wallet addresses.
Yeah, so like now I've been getting into nodes. Like I think this is really important. Like, so me and my friend went halves on a node, right? So a node is like a hub on the blockchain. So it's basically like a cell phone tower or like a server, right? So like it's called strong nodes. So we paid $2,500 for 10. You needed 10 of these tokens to get a node. So we both put $2,500 in to buy this node. So the node processes. So as the data is going around the blockchain, it needs to hit nodes to travel around.
Oh, so you charge for that?
So, like, for me providing that service to the blockchain, the blockchain pays me.
Yeah.
Right? So it's like, it's no person like, oh, Irv, you did a great job. Like, I'm going to pay you. No, the fucking blockchain paid me because I'm processing fucking data. Like, there's no other. That's it.
That's dope, though.
And it's like you own it. So,
there's
like,
no discussion,
what is it? But what is
no
it?
Contract.
What does it pay though? So, like, is it worth the investment of $2,500?
Yes. So we did it every 3.5 months, right? So you're processing data. You get 10. So you have 10 more tokens. So now you get a second node, right?
Right.
So now you're processing more shit. But as you're processing this data, they're giving you more of these tokens, right? So now if I have 2 nodes, like I'm doubling that up.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, these tokens are $500 a piece, right? But
so they're paying you in their tokens that you're buying the nodes with. Okay.
But the token has a value
so
on
this
the
is
market.
Free money.
So it's $500 fucking dollars. It was $1,200. So yes, I'm creating 10 new tokens. But if that value goes to 10,000,
5,000.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah.
Every 3 months.
Well, I'm assuming
off of an initial $2,500 investment each.
That we split. So now we have our original 10 and then we just created another 10.
Right.
So like
plus you're buying more.
He
nodes.
can send me because we have a joint, but he can send me my node now.
Right.
Or my tokens, and then I can purchase my own node and just start that process over.
Right.
And it's running 24.
And now I'm going to assume that the more that the blockchain is used, obviously the more traffic, the more you get paid.
Yes.
That's awesome.
And the token grows in value too. So like all of these tokens are like.
So now how do you access the node though? Like what is this like on a certain program or is this like on
you connect your wallet, your personal wallet to their blockchain. It creates an automatic link because you got to have those 10 tokens in it.
Right.
Their blockchain speaks to your wallet, verifies that you have 10 tokens. It's on the blockchain, so it's true.
Make sure you're on the up.
There's no need to. You don't care who's on the other side because it's going to be an honest transaction.
Right.
Because there's
no matter what.
Because the blockchain is going to be like, nah, fuck you.
Right.
That's not. Yeah, it's got to be straight up.
That's so sick. So you got the nodes, right? So you're pushing the nodes, and now the more traffic you get, the better, obviously.
Yes.
Right? And now you're setting up a monopoly on nodes, right?
Yes, but everybody can buy a node. There could be more nodes.
Yeah, sure. I'm just saying right now, this is
kind of like, right?
The new innovation.
This is like the telephone companies when AT&T was like snatching up a territory. Yes. A digital fucking tower for data. So like now you build out a metaverse.
Is this running through your processor though? I'm sorry to cut you off. So like how are you processing the data?
So the node processes its own. It does everything on its own.
Oh, that's sick.
On the blockchain. So like I don't have any miners, it's just doing it. Like it's just constantly running, processing shit. Like, and this shit happens. Yo, there's shit that pays like, you could take $1,000 of Ethereum and put it into a farm. They call it farming. You could put it into a farm, bro, and they're paying like $897 percent like return.
Holy shit.
In Ethereum.
That's fucking crazy.
899 like
so
percent.
Yeah.
So you could put it in there and it's off these calculations like quarterly, but
you're making an investment into a bigger farm.
Yes.
That's mining.
Yes, for you.
Right.
And producing a token for you, which has value, which also can grow in price.
Yeah, see, that's what I would like to get.
That's you don't have to trade. You just get that.
I would do something like that because there's you don't have to have a ton of know-how. All you have to do is invest in something that you know is already working.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like, I would do that. Yeah. That's something I feel like would be a necessity for people that don't know as much about it.
Yes.
That's more.
Exists.
You think that's more? I mean? Yeah, absolutely.
But or is it more of a niche?
Well, I don't know if it's more of a niche. I think it's more of an advanced, or I don't think it's like beginner level crypto shit. You know what I mean? Like,
but can it be?
Well, you could run through it. Like, you could be up and running pretty quick with that shit. Yeah. And then the good thing is, like, you keep your initial investment. Mm-hmm. You're just helping that blockchain run. Like, you're putting your liquidity in.
Right.
That's all I want to do. I want to do something where, I would want to do something where it's like I donate or, I invest an initial amount of money and it goes towards something that's already making money. It's proven. All I have to do is just put the money in and use my data or whatever the case may be to, you know what I mean? To add
Fuck
to
that. You roll the dice and you pick the fucking craziest, most absurd token. Nah.
Yeah, but the thing is I wouldn't even know if I went broke or had $1 million. It's not like I would know.
You can just set out with the trackers and everything.
Unless I get a fucking notification on my phone, dude, I'm going to have no
sit
clue.
you out there.
No, look, dude, one thing I have to say about crypto people, and they are dedicated. Mm-hmm. Like the people, like no bullshit. Like I can't even say that I'm like I know some because you're excellent in teaching me. You know what I mean. But at the same time, like there's people like yourself, and there's another kid that I follow on Facebook, that are like you guys. When you guys dove into it, you dove into crypto. Like it wasn't just Bitcoin. It wasn't just Ethereum. Yeah. You guys were fascinated by the entire fucking thing.
That's fucking crazy, dude.
You guys are so full of information, and it's excellent, man. It's awesome, and we definitely appreciate it.
Yeah, bro. Like when Bitcoin was first coming out, bro, like I knew about it, and I'm like, I want to fucking buy. Like, but all of the institutions kind of had it like blocked out, bro. There was no exchanges. There was no other way to get it. Like, so like a lot of wealthy people got early Bitcoin, bro. Like,
of course they did.
First, they knew, bro.
Yeah, but some of their agent was probably or fucking financial advisor's like, oh man, there's this fucking weird thing hitting the market. You should probably throw a couple $100 at it.
Yeah.
Here you go. You know, because there's a lot of people, like Kenny said earlier, man, there's a lot of people that are taking their salaries now and that shit. And it's benefiting them, and it's
you gotta eat. Yeah, they said you can't enjoy the pumps without experiencing the dumps.
Yeah, for real.
So like people cry, bro. It's so crazy too, because people that are like well off, they're hurt now. And they're like, like last week they were in Dubai, like chilling, now the market. Like, now they're like, they fucking post little memes with their fucking McDonald's hats. Like, I'm back on the job, guys. And tag McDonald's, like, so.
No, but it happens
people
like
are like
that.
McDonald's is a decent job. It's not something to be made fun of. Like,
hiring at $21 an hour now.
Sheesh.
Shit.
But robots would take that. They could do a good job with that, bro.
Dude, it was crazy. Just
probably do a better job.
Yeah, more efficient. Like, just.
But I don't even want to say that, because then that just means I'm giving in to the fact that eventually some other jobs.
You're going to be forced to plug in or stay out.
I think yes. I think Kenny. Yeah, I think there's already somebody. I think I watched a video of somebody had a robot cutting their hair. And like actually literally like layering it and fucking all kinds of crazy shit.
I don't recall that video, Ed.
Look,
I have not seen that video.
You haven't? I haven't
either,
but
I'm sure. I'll see if I can find it later.
He's like, I'll send it.
Please don't. I've seen it.
Yeah, I'll post it on the Facebook page.
No, man.
Bitch.
Why though?
Which everybody should go follow.
It was a bad haircut though.
Oh yeah, probably, dude. It wasn't perfect. Like that, it was an experiment. I think the guy had built it himself. It wasn't even like a fucking.
I've seen it was. Yeah, I mean,
I don't even think it was like a real.
How do you guys
scientist.
feel about the robots? Do you got love for them, or are you
like Boston Robotics type shit?
What do you mean? Like,
they need to stop. Get the fuck away.
Them motherfuckers need to chill.
Them cats. I want you to stay far fucking away from me.
As in replacing jobs, or like innovation type shit, or AI. What do you mean?
Like replace, like more robot presence, like police, like attendants, like servers,
they're doing like robotic
hotels,
truck driving across the country now.
Well, that type of stuff. I mean, I think there's obviously a lot of room for. So it's hard for me, because I want to say there's a lot of room for error. You ain't got nobody driving that fucking truck. What happens if it just fucking has a glitch?
You're gonna have the guy in the metaverse.
So it just shuts it down.
He's riding with it.
See, that makes sense.
Yeah,
but I mean, robots in a sense. Like I have nothing against robots, because I'm sure they could be helpful for some things.
Like, I'm not laying that down, because they're gonna be able to scan these podcasts. Be like, he said he has no problem.
I'm gonna grab a wrap.
Oh yeah, well, will you grab me a water while you're out?
He said.
Thanks, buddy.
I'm good, bro.
But I just don't know with the robots, man, because I think I'm definitely very skeptical of artificial intelligence. Like, everybody wants to believe that shit's not capable of sentience, but who the fuck knows? Like, do we want to find out? Do we want to say, hey, oh fuck, we just created this fucking AI and now we're obsolete? It doesn't need us anymore.
Yeah.
It can build itself with all the robots that's building the cars and the trucks and the fucking everything else anyway.
They want to just do that universal income, because there's not going to be anything for
any jobs.
I would say.
Thank you so much.
I would say if you're smart though, like, and you got skill or talent, like, just do something, bro. In that case, you know what I mean? Like, whatever. Like, if there's no jobs provided out there, like, we're still gonna need shit over this side.
Oh yeah. Well, I think what's crazy to me, and this is like, you probably know better than me, but like, they've been talking about tech, like Silicon Valley, bro. The tech jobs out there for like the last fucking 20, 30 years, like. Yeah. Like hard body, like, yo, go to Tech Valley, go to Silicon Valley, like, go to fucking. This is where the jobs are, the chip plants, the chip fucking plants.
It's the chips are there's a chip shortage
now, right?
So like, shit's tight for war, because
Yeah, roll that
Cats
shit. You need some butter?
Cats need some.
No? You want a Swisher? You got a Swisher?
Yeah.
Swisher.
I got a grape.
Swisher Sweets.
Maybe I don't.
This is brought to you by Swisher Sweets.
Oh, man, listen. Swisher better fucking sponsor me one day.
Swisher Sweets.
Motherfuckers.
Proudly.
Yeah, I appreciate you coming out, man.
Oh, yeah, man. Oh, this is awesome. This is good shit.
I fucking missed you.
Missed you guys, too, man.
Yeah,
It's so fun.
Even though we work together. So
yeah, but I mean, so what?
This is different.
Listen, this is different.
Work's fun, too, though.
Work is fun.
Yeah.
I love it. We gotta get fucking Patrick on here, dude.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he's gotta come, bro. He's
One of these days, man.
Please,
I don't even know if he'll talk.
He will.
I might get canceled, bro.
Wow, bro. He needs to come.
Nah, he's the best, man. He's got a big heart.
Fucking guy, man.
He's good shit.
I don't even get into it on the air, bro.
Nah.
We'll talk offline on that.
He's lived 1,000 lives, and he's good money.
See, Pat, I respect your
private
information.
Yeah,
bro.
no question. I would never put him on blast like that.
But, we're a family, so we talk offline all day.
Oh,
We talk about issues and and shit.
And your cowboy hat, motherfucker.
Yeah. Like, yo, go get your cowboy hat, bro.
Yeah, no, he's good shit. But yeah, man, it's going forward. I don't know where we're at like right now in terms of like robots. Like, I don't know.
So it's all
Neuralink is weird to me too because it's almost like you're gonna put it in your brain anyway.
I wanted it.
You wanted it?
I wanted it for a long time.
Really?
Now I don't. Because I like.
Imagine somebody hacking that motherfucker.
Yeah, bro. I mean,
Manchurian candidate shit.
I mean, for all we know, that's what's these crazy fucks that do shit like these patsies.
Yeah,
it's the same. They got the fucking
same
bro.
shit. Yeah,
like Snap. Like, oh, I just killed everybody.
Or like they hack your fucking chip, bro, and it's got all your information.
Yeah,
all
bro.
your wallet addresses. All your fucking
it's got your cryptocurrency on it. It's got your whole shit.
Imagine that.
But
shit.
there is gonna be the bad actors, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, yo, we'll fucking we'll kill your fucking chip, like unless you send us.
Yo, and you know what's crazy, dude? Is like, well, instead of people doing like rug pulls and like hacking fucking cryptos, why wouldn't it make more sense to just create a crypto and like fucking create a community around it? Like, how much does a developer make? Like, these motherfuckers gotta be making bank, right?
Yeah, so like some developers don't say they don't buy into their projects, but like when it's coming out, you could grab a decent bag
right
out the gate. But like some of these guys are fucking, they have sick programs, bro. But like people want you to like deliver,
right? Yeah,
so like
people want to see results.
Yeah, and we're on it. Like we're not fucking around. Like like. We feel we have an ownership in the success of these projects, so we're like, yo, let's go.
Let's make it happen. To the moon.
Yeah, to the fucking moon. To the fucking moon. That's it. When moon, bitch. Nah, what? Yeah, that's a lot of shit, bro. It's just a lot. But it all ties into everything. So cryptocurrency, metaverse, fucking nodes, NFTs, the whole shit, NFTs. Like, I just hope Biden's like, just asked his cabinet to do like some emergency shit on cryptocurrency.
What do you mean? Like regulation wise?
Yeah, he wanted to like give.
Is there any good regulation from the federal government?
There is some that allows you to do things, but Biden just said like he wants to curb it in, and I'm like, bro, you're 80, bro, like.
Yeah, but that's what I mean.
You really get this.
He's bought out.
Yeah,
too, bro. He's bought out.
Yeah,
like
that's a big bank play.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, we're gonna build your library when you're done. Like whatever.
That's it.
Yeah, that's all I want. Is a library in my
motherfucker. Yeah, but that's what I mean. Is like
that shit.
So, what regulations would they put into place that would really affect crypto if they can't fuck with the blockchain?
Well. Some projects are verified, like Coinbase.
Right.
Like those are like third party things. But this decentralized finance.
So now, can they tax that shit? Like, so now is the government gonna be able to tax? Like, so is that what they're doing with the like unrealized gain bullshit?
Are they taxing it?
Yeah. So like, I don't know if it's for just stocks or if crypto would apply, but like, there's something called like unrealized gains. So you obviously can't pay tax on a stock if you ain't sell.
You didn't sell it, yeah.
Right, but when you do sell it, are you taxed on it?
You are taxed on it, yes.
Right. So now, would it be the same per se because now you have regulation?
Yes. So that's how like New York State is too. Like they ask you those questions, and then like third parties like Cash App or Venmo or PayPal are gonna report your transactions.
Yeah.
As opposed to like if you were on a decentralized finance where there is no third party, then nobody would know.
Right.
Like, but
but because you're involved in that, like, so, and that's what was funny to me too, is about like platforms like Cash App. Like when you buy crypto, you don't get you don't get seed words. Like they hold all that shit.
They have custody, yes. So like when your tokens are in Coinbase or Cash App, they own your wallet.
Same thing, Venmo.
Yes, they own your wallet. So you give up your rights to your wallet for them to hold it. So like,
but that's crazy. I mean, so they could essentially take anything of yours that they want.
They could shut off your account. They
can refuse your withdrawal.
Yes, they do that shit.
What was it? Robinhood was doing that shit, right? You couldn't withdraw Bitcoin or something like that.
Still can't.
Really?
It's been fucking 3 years, dude.
Why? Like, why is that?
They haven't integrated blockchain wallets yet. So just like an exchange has, everybody gets their own unique wallet. Right. They haven't put it in.
It's so crazy. So now, do you think that could be like a pitfall also? So like, especially when it comes to the government, and it's like, well, you're going to get taxed on it, or we're going to seize it, like because we have it through a third party.
If you have your third party vendors, yeah. If you have another,
because I don't trust the government at all. Like is regulating any of that shit. Like,
I'm just trying to freaking live, man.
That's what I'm saying. Like, a word.
Like
just trying to live.
I'm just trying to live, bro. Like come
on, man.
Like yes, I will gladly pay. You know what I mean? I don't have a problem with that, but like you can't like restrict the freedom of us to like explore and try to do this. You know, like I don't think that's right.
No. It's exploitation.
Bro, you you throw out stimulus, like 2 stimulus, bro. Like why? Go. Like, yeah.
There's some pennies.
Yeah, I mean, crypto, like.
People are starving.
They're just not good for us, bro.
I saw something that was like showing like if somebody took all 3 of the stimulus checks that you could have gotten or whatever.
Oh, you could have came up.
And put every single one of them at the time that you got them into the individual like
Cryptos.
Ethereum,
Shiba,
Bitcoin,
and Shiba, you know.
It was like you would go up, you'd be over $1 million just in those $1,400 investments
for sure
without touching them,
bro.
Well, but that's a matter of like this is the problem with human. I guess I want to say thought processes because. You see the money in front of you. What fucking $2,400? 2 stimulus checks. Like what was it? $1,200 each.
Yes.
You know what I mean. So you get you got $2,400 in front of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean. To take that in crypto. Listen, I'll have to be straight up. I took my ass to California. Like I made an experience out of it.
Yeah.
But I wish I did put it in crypto. Like in hindsight, because it would have grown and I could have taken 3 trips.
That's that dilemma. Like
human nature is to say, "Yo, let me go get out of here."
Yeah, that's why it's like
the reality is one way or another, the time would have passed, and we'd still be here today with our pants around our ankles, or having been able to say, "Oh, I did it then, and I made $1 million because of it."
I'm not missing this time.
Yeah, right.
Got to be in it to win it, man.
Right, exactly.
I've like went through this therapy session because like. This shit's tough, yo. Like, I have the game plan. Like, okay, if this hits this, like, if this is 100,000, or like, if I want my pullout, like, I'll pull out something when it hits 300,000. You know what I mean? Like a plan all the way up because you want to take something as it goes up. Like, but you can't be. You got to have the plan beforehand because when it's happening, you're like, you're not sleeping. You're up. You're like.
Well, you're worried about it because you have your money in it.
Oh no.
You have your money in it, and
all night, bro.
It's
all night. You're like, holy shit, 10,000.
But think about it like this, though, man, because it could be that life-changing money, and you can't miss it. Like you can't miss the shit.
No.
And it's so weird, man, because I've been seeing the Facebook fucking reels and everything else, and like these young fucking kids, like, yo, if you'd have took $100 and invested it into Shiba Inu at January of 2021,
it's true.
it would have been worth $300K or something right now.
Crazy.
Yeah, crazy.
And you could sell that immediately, right? Like that, you could sell that immediately and have cash.
Yes, you could. So, like, yeah, I didn't change to USD. I should have, like, even if I did like 200K into USD, that would be fucking dope, right? Because then, like, the market's super down now. Like, I could have came back with 50 fucking thousand and just cleaned house, like, on all of these bottom floor fucking transactions. The entire market is it goes together, bro. Like, everything is pumping.
Yeah, right.
So as long as you're in like a legit project, you're good money, bro. It's bound to pump.
Yeah, I like where Feg is going.
Yeah, no, man. But if you miss the pump, you gotta wait
Forever.
And blockchain is like all of the people that are like, oh, I'm an analyst and shit. That shit's like, fuck you. Shit's like, fuck you. Going up, going down. Like, it's crazy, bro.
Yeah, I would like to see some more movement in it, but
I need some fucking action. Let's pump this shit.
Yeah, I wish people would, man. The crypto world's wild, man. There's a lot of
fucking love it, bro.
There's a lot of people out there.
It's like it's alive, bro. It's cats are doing
like
their
I can't
thing.
even wait to put on Twitter like, yo, like crypto something. I'm gonna just punch in crypto, see what I had like the most posts in like the last hour.
This is crazy, man. This was awesome, man. This is
great. I think it was
shit.
very informative, man. And,
very much so.
It's it's a weird virtual world we're moving into, right?
Yeah.
Are you guys gonna get avatars?
So like, I mean, I think it depends on where things go.
Ed would be in the park with his pit bull and shit, like, putting the fucking pull-up bar. Little swole.
Let's build a barbershop in your Chicago property, bro.
Right?
I'll line dudes up.
Do a fucking tattoo place, like
what?
Yeah,
the whole
bro.
empire.
Well, no, right? We can build out a whole block, bro. Yeah, we'll have to look into it. We talked about it earlier, but doing like a once a week think tank.
Yes,
we should really consider doing that.
It's a must, bro.
Like I would be down. I don't know what Kenny's available anytime after Wednesday, right? Until Sunday, right?
Yeah. So Thursday, Friday, Saturdays, but Fridays are the only nights that I'm available early. So the rest of the nights are like
kind of late,
8 o'clock, 9 o'clock, or later. But I mean, I'm still available. I can stay 9 o'clock till 2 in the morning. I could do work,
guys. Even if we're doing a Zoom meeting, you know what I mean, or like Skype or some dumb shit, like we can do that and just spend an hour fucking chilling, man, and fucking just coming up with ideas.
Yeah, because we got we still got to do the t-shirt shit, right?
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
All of this shit's tied in. Everything we're doing, like we're selling we would sell like the fucking all of the coins have their logos and shit. We'd make t-shirt because it's decentralized. There's no corporation to sue you for using, and it's open source. So it's like
it's free to use the logo.
There's
like
no
the Shiba Inu. And
that's dope. You could reproduce. You can
Irv's idea is that we take these logos and like you kind of want to do with the nonsensical name,
right? And
fucking freak them in a way that's like, okay, this is the brand, but we can sell the shirts. You know what I mean? So if it's Shiba, we can sell it like
Shiba,
we can put like a fucking or like a catchphrase on it to the moon.
But they pay us in cryptocurrency.
Yeah,
so like get paid that fucking $25 shirt is now was like $500.
Yeah,
they paid $25, but it grew in value and it's like worth $500 now. So
right, so they pay like $25 in Ethereum or whatever we want, like
Bitcoin, or
we'll have multiple options.
But we have a physical shirt.
Yeah. And we send it to them.
They get a physical shirt, and
it's like putting the little fucking the little Shiba.
Yeah,
on the fucking
and
shirt.
They pay us in crypto, and it goes directly to our wallet. We ship it out. We could fucking package an NFT, like put a tag in there.
All right, so check this out. What we should do is what? So what do you think? Are you free next Friday? Do you know at this point?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
So we should plan on it. Next Friday we should lock it in, man. And what we'll do is we'll figure out the shirts. You know what I mean? We'll come up with some designs. I'll bring the laptop and the fucking design app. And
we got the shit with the artists for the NFTs.
Yep.
Right.
I'll hit up Prue also and see what's good.
Bro. Yeah.
See what's good with some graphic design.
So
I'm gonna see if I can get a hold of that. But so now, Irv, take me through the process real quick before we wrap this up. So I'm gonna have to get some Ethereum, right? And then we go into the Ethereum blockchain, and that's how we make the NFT. So we just basically upload the image.
Yes, upload it.
We got to buy it though, right?
There's platforms that you can just do it, like processes, but they get like a fee for selling, but it's small. It's a small fee,
right?
But they host auctions and shit for them. So yeah, you just upload them, bro, and then
sick. Well, one of these nights, Friday, we'll figure that out.
Nah, that's exciting, man. I'm like, so yeah, like all of this shit, like, bro, today I'm like that storefront would be a sick crypto hub, bro.
Dude, so
like
sick.
we'd have the shirts. Like we'll get you set up with your crypto.
Listen,
like
you know
come in, get your shit, like walk you through it, like get the fuck out of here. We're buying these, like a sick fucking thing, man.
That'd be dope.
That'd be fucking dope. In the mall, like,
or we put it at the garage.
Yeah,
and that's where you start your fucking channel. And this is where we fucking put the shirts up right in the background.
Yeah.
And as we're talking about it, or you're talking about it,
I could sell them out of the shop.
And you're doing, bro, you're into it. Or you are just like me in a sense where you're not afraid to go on video and be like, yo, this is what's crypto news, blah, 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 blah. This is what's popping, bro. You're so active on Twitter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like just pushing news. People need it. Bro.
See, I'm not active on the internet. I need to get more active.
Yeah, you do, because that's where like all the information is.
Yeah, and it changes so fast.
Some of it's bad, but some of it's good.
I used to unplug for like 6 months. Like this whole time while we were down, like it's always a cycle, but like I just like not even fuck with it. Yeah. Just plug back in when shit starts running.
Right.
But like this time I stayed the whole time, like, and just watched how it changes so quick. Like when I was missing those 6 months, there was a whole new fucking whole new shit I had to learn again. Like, so like it's changing fast, man.
It moves quick, and life moves, reality moves quick, and it is good to unplug. But at the same time, I look at people like, I try to look at that shit as like transcending that type of shit. Like, I am bigger than the internet. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like obviously not, but in a reality sense. But I don't need that. You know what I mean? To fucking to operate. But you know, it's fucking mostly. You look at my phone; it's probably 75% Facebook. Right. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I'd like to think that I don't need it to operate, but I find myself staring at that screen so often.
You get bored, dude. And
it's terrible. It is. It's easy.
Yeah.
It's easy to just take yourself out of reality for an hour, sitting there scrolling on your fucking phone, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
I haven't been able to fucking... I unplugged, man. Like, I think I'm like 5 days right now. I keep my messenger on. Like, it just started fucking with me mentally.
Yeah.
Like, I felt like I was taking on everybody's shit. Like, like this side, like, you're all my people. I love you all anyway. I don't give a fuck. But, like, I'm engaged in your arguments and your fights. And I'm just like, I just want peace in my life, bro. So, like, it started affecting me, like, feeling like, why the fuck am I depressed? Like, as soon as I open my shit, like, dude gets shot in fucking Troy. Like, or I'm live downtown Troy. There's a standoff.
Fuck you, Sidewinder.
Bro, I'm just trying to chill, bro. Right. Like, I'm not trying to see a fucking shootout and fucking, but it brings it to me. And then it's already in my subconscious.
Not even that. You jump on and a friend of yours is like, oh, my fucking boyfriend's a dickhead. You know what I mean? Like, it's just anything. It's you take on any immediate thing that somebody posts and you know them, you automatically take on a feeling about that situation.
Yes.
And that it takes a mental fucking tax.
It does.
You know?
It sure does. It does. But we all strive to try to like not let that shit bother us.
Yeah, and then I'm like,
some of us are involved heavily though.
Well, but here's the thing for me, man, is like one thing I realized, and I learned it really when I was on my vacation, was that I couldn't let other people's like actions or emotions determine how I'm gonna feel.
Sure.
So sure, you can go and fuck up, piss me off, all this other shit. But at the same time, am I going to really let it fucking bother me in a sense where it's like fucking me up?
Yeah.
No. Hell no. I'm not vibing with that shit.
Yeah,
but
but
that's a
it happens.
growth thing
It
for
also
people.
happens. You got to think about the subconscious that it's hitting. Because there's shit that's happening that your brain's not even processing.
Oh,
to
sure.
Like what the algorithm's doing to you. So like you think you're like
Perfectly
not affected
justified.
about it, but maybe 3 days later you're like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? Like
some people don't have enough introspection to ever know that they were affected by it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Most people,
Yeah.
I would think.
I'm fucking empath too. Though,
I try to like for real though, like same. But like for me, it's like, you know me, Irv. It doesn't matter. In the worst of situations, I try to be a pillar of positivity. You know what I mean? Like I try to be the one uplifting our peoples. You know what I mean? Like I'm good. You can toss it. But and it's you can call it like fucking half glass full. You know what I mean, or whatever. But at the same time, it's like, nah, man. I fucking want to see the most positive. I want to manifest.
yes.
Positivity.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? Like I want to put positivity in the universe and I want it back.
Yeah, I want to control like the
Facebook fucking
negativity
sucks.
that comes into me. So like,
Yeah.
I used to
Oh,
be
yeah.
a news junkie. Like I'm reading about bombs. And
Oh,
fucking
yeah, yeah.
this and that, and Russia
The war.
gonna do this, and I'm fucking watching CNN, Fox, fucking, you know what I mean? Every little station, listening to
so
the radio,
much.
like
Yeah.
all fucking crazy about it. And then I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous, bro. I'm like cool with these people because I believe in this shit. I'm not cool with these people because I believe. It's like too much shit, bro.
Yeah, is
That's
it
not
really
how the real
worth
world
it?
is, bro.
Right.
Well,
I don't interact out here like online at all, ever.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
Well, that's-
First of all, most people wouldn't because they would get punched in their mouth. You know what I mean? Most people just talk shit on the internet because they have a pedestal to stand on, you know?
Well, yeah, you're hiding behind the
Right.
screen. But like, yeah, the
That's
situation that Irv's talking about, are like the world shit is like the bombs and the fucking wars, the scare shit, the China, the Russia, the bullies, the fucking the big bad boogeymans and terrorism and fucking everything else is meant for that though. This is meant to bring you down.
Yes, to
like
get
that
you
shit is
fucking
meant
worked.
to say, oh my God, man, look at all this death and destruction and chaos, and that just manifests all these negative emotions and negative vibes.
Yes.
And
I'm consuming it, bro. I was
that's-
taking it on.
right.
The fucking, the woe, the doom and gloom.
Yeah.
Like, I became darkness because I'm just like drugs. I'm like every fucking bad
Trust
thing.
me,
Yeah.
I fall into like all the mob shit. Like I am like fucking
Love
like
it.
obsessed with like the mob. I've read all the books. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
but at the same time, it's like I love reading the fucking Roy DeMeo when chopped up mad dudes and a fucking bled them out in a fucking tub. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but at the same time, like I can understand too that that's like a story of someone that went through that. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah, it sucks, man. Like the reality is that they're not uplifting us at all right now.
Yeah.
Like if you look across mainstream media and everything else, there's nothing uplifting right now.
It's coordinated, obviously.
See what's going on in Canada?
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah.
good for them.
Boys are
Standing
riding
the
out.
fuck up. You see that shit, Kenny?
I have not.
Oh man, they got some giant convoy of like I can't. Oh man, I wish I had the fucking the numbers,
Let
but
me look this shit up.
yeah, Google that shit if somebody can. But they had like I don't know if it's 700
It
or
was all of them, though,
7,000, right?
Every single one of them.
It was all of their truckers.
Resign, bro.
You know, walked Like, fuck you.
Is that the kickoff of the revolution?
Canadian trucker
Of the
strike.
Civil War they're speaking of? Like,
I think that
it's delicate, man.
I think up there is like, did you see how Biden backed off the vaccine thing? Like, you know how he did it for companies over 100 people were requesting that. They lost in the Supreme Court.
Constitutional. Right?
I agree. So did the Supreme Court. They agreed. Biden backed off, right?
Yeah.
So, like, I think he's learning from what's happening in Canada, because Canada's still on that vaccine bullshit. Like, all the truckers had to be vaccinated or some shit.
It's like to the governors now. Now our governor's like, nah, you need to.
Yeah.
I don't care about that shit. Like, you need to wear them. Like, but she's gonna release it too, though. So
I think they're so deeply embedded in this lie that it's really just a safe face.
Probably.
Because really, like, I mean, there's a lot of people that are still scared because you scared the shit out of them with this.
Yep.
They're like deathly afraid.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder why they're fucking afraid. I don't know why they're afraid. Oh shit. Well,
it was like a lottery.
We told them a couple, like 8, 10, 12 months ago that it could live on a surface for 15 days, and if you breathe it in, you're going to die. You can't leave your house. You're going to fucking...
So, right, exactly.
and it's too much.
Yeah. So everybody's scared, you know what I mean? And there's still those people that are out there. And this is another thing that I'm glad we kind of came across, because it kind of pissed me off that Biden's Surgeon General came out and said that Joe Rogan should be censored because he is a platform of misinformation. Because he's having all of these scientists, that real motherfucking people, come on his podcast and say... Yo, this shit's bogus.
The real information.
That's where it starts, bro.
Isn't it so crazy, bro, that this is like where we're at in this reality, that like censorship, there's people calling for fucking censorship, bro.
Mm-hmm.
We're a step away, man. So it's like, you gotta
got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
And that's the thing too. Like, crypto is gonna be like, it's gonna be important in those times, man.
Do you think that's gonna be like destabilizing in a sense?
I think that's gonna be.
Or you think it could destabilize society?
No, I think it's gonna unify society, because the governments, they're just bad with debt. Like, nothing personal against governments, but like the debt,
they borrow money.
We can't keep it going. Like, eventually it has to crash. Like, you can't just keep printing shit. It's going to be worthless.
Well, you know how that shit operates, right? Well, they fucking borrow money. So governments borrow money from institutions like the central bank. Like, the central bank loans them money, right? And then fucking the government is on the hook to pay that back at whatever interest rate. Or sometimes they even say, nah, no interest rate. But, hey... There's some cool stuff over here in the Middle East that we may need you to go and take for us. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, and that's how governments get in. There's countless times throughout history where you can go back and actually see where the U.S. borrowed money, UK borrowed money, Germany borrowed money. Germany owed, or Saddam Hussein. We gave Saddam Hussein something like a couple $1 billion.
The Lannisters, bro.
Yeah.
It's the same shit.
Yeah, we're the Lannisters.
It is.
We always pay our debts.
It is crazy. Right? It's a whole nother episode,
yeah,
though.
The Iron Bank, bro. that's what the Iron Bank
fucking
was.
Gringotts.
Yeah.
That's crazy, man. Mm-hmm. Like, I just want to chill low and be happy, live my life, experience, show my boys, family.
Yeah, boy. No, we got a lot of shit coming up too, man.
And chill, man. What's that?
Hell yeah. Get busy. Good vibes.
I'm with it.
Fuck yeah, man. Well, we'll wrap this shit up. To everybody listening, thank you so much for listening. Irv, thanks for being here.
Yes,
man.
This
was fucking awesome. Anytime. 2 hours of fucking straight information.
With conspiracy.
Yeah, dude, of course.
And truth.
Of course, man. Come on. It's all tied together.
I fucking love you guys, man.
It's all connected. For everybody listening, again, go fucking check out Clean Environmental Solutions. They're on Facebook. The number, all that stuff is listed on there for fucking mold remediation, asbestos abatement, certified, licensed, all that stuff. Hit them up. Let's get busy. like, subscribe, man,
Let's
share,
go.
and let's fucking make this shit happen, man, Kenny.
Yeah,
Let's
no,
get outta
shout
here.
out everyone. Thank you. Please tune in for the next episode.
Peace.
Hear from you soon.
See ya.